Yo, what's the
Boy,
word?
they finna
What's
have
the word? What's that word? Y'all know what it is, man. Fame of clout, man. Death for the clout chaser. What's the word? So we got some news to report when it comes down to Big U. So it's a few things that's been going on the internet since he turned this stuff in. And I was looking at live bites on Instagram, and it was an interesting video that was posted, and I know a lot of people like, oh yeah, this came behind Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon, and other individuals, speaking on Big U on the internet. But in this video I'm about to show you, it's actually Big U coming out his own mouth, and they could be using this against Big U as well, because in the indictment it outlines some things that he said in this particular video. And yeah, shout out Live Bites. Let me go to the clip real quick, y'all. It's kind of crazy. Let's do it. All right, so let me play this for y'all.
Good. That's how we do it, man.
Top flight, baby. Yeah.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well. Check your ass out.
we're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check it, all of your equipment. Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, man.
Top flight, baby. Yeah.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it.
Sure.
Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well. Check your ass out.
we're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check it, all of your equipment.
So that video right there, y'all just seen that video. Well, people that's watching, some people are listening, but that's Big U. And even in the paperwork, it outlines some things in regards to checking in, that Big U would, tell entertainers as well as different businesses, to check in. And y'all just seen it firsthand that Big U might have said some things on the internet that might have been a little bit too much, because we looking at this now, and it's like, it's a whole situation. It's like, what's really going on, where this is a serious accusations that they making on Big U, something around $2.3 million that they saying that was frauded from the United States government, as well as some tactics that was used that when it come down to the development options. Now, when I was looking at the paperwork, I seen some events that took place. Now, Bricc Baby was online the other day with Luce Cannon, and Luce Cannon had asked him about, him being blackmailed or something like that by Big U. And Bricc Baby, of course, denied blackmail. He said, no, it ain't no blackmail. It's something that me and him did together. Now, this could possibly be used in court too, because these guys seem like they talk too damn much, right? Now, what was he referencing? I have no idea, but it is a reference inside of this indictment that said that somewhere in November, I believe it was November 2023, where I think it was November 17th or something like that. I could pull up the paperwork in just a second, in fact. But when this took place, it's saying that Big U and Bricc Baby committed some sort of robbery or some shit, and they did something together. So again, they could probably use that footage and put it with the whole Big U indictment, and it's messed up, right? These guys supposed to be smart, man. These guys ain't no youngsters, you know what I'm saying? Shit, one of them in damn near in their 50s, right? The other one's in their 30s, been around. They've been around. So, things that you say online can definitely be used against you. If you can't say it and repeat it, or if you're on the telephone and you saying some crazy shit, just know that one day you might have to be called to somebody's courtroom and asking about this conversation. Now, I also seen on social media people was talking about free wiretaps, right? What is a free wiretap? Now, A free wiretap could be some sort of social media network, Instagram lives, no jumper, live, these different platforms that people go on, active chucks and shit. And, they speak on different things that's happening outside of the internet. And it's not one person you can blame in this situation. You can't just say, oh yeah, it's because of Luce Cannon, he was talking too much, or it was because of Bricc Baby, he was talking too much, or it was because of Big U, he was talking too much. All these guys seem like they were talking a lot. Now, the other, what is that? The other 15 or 16 people that's indicted with them, even 2 females, I think they're in the fraud part of the case, because of the whole PPE loan situation, payroll protection, and something about Big U, something about $5,000. Big U was in, like, he was negative 5,000 or something. And if he would have added that being negative, he wouldn't have qualified for the loan. So they saying that he put misinformation on these forms to get some sort of payroll protection, right? And when I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, what could these guys have done differently? Shit, probably not being on the damn internet. Let's start there, because fame and clout is a hell of a drug, right? That's why this platform is fame and clout. It's a hell of a drug, bro. It's a hell of a drug. It's big on, the promotion of things that others don't even care about. Like, people don't really care about people gang stories and shit like that. They act like they care because they watch it and they view it, but in reality, they don't give a fuck, man. You could have been talking about something totally different. You could have talking about shit, like he said, developing options, how he's working for the community versus, defending yourself in regards to other things that people are saying. Because if it's not true, it's no need to defend yourself. You don't got to defend yourself if some things is not true. Why would you need to defend yourself? Now, the people that just came in the building, I'm gonna play this footage again. I said I seen this early on Live Bites. I think I might have seen it a little bit earlier than that today when I woke up this morning, but I had like glanced over and didn't really watch it until I seen it on Live Bites. But let me play it again for y'all, people that just coming in the room. Let's get it. Let me get that right there. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Share this on Facebook and Twitter. So let's get it.
That's how we do it, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it.
Sure.
Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well. So check your ass out.
we're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check in all of your equipment. Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it.
Sure.
Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well. So check your ass out.
we're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check in all of your equipment.
So y'all heard that, like I said, it is that could be used in the actual case because that's what they're outlining is this whole check-in thing, extortion. People got to pay, to even get some of their belongings back, and he referenced equipment on there. Now, let me read the title, what they got on Live Bites for this particular video. So they say Big U just told on himself, ? Fans say he was self-snitching after posting a video about making people check in to film movies. And this is the video. And they say, why don't y'all have Elon Musk and George Zimmerman check in? And that's been a whole situation where, for sure, like a lot of people debate that fact that Why is it always got to be somebody from our community extorting motherfuckers from our community when you got these people that come in outside the community and you don't say shit, you know? So that is a good point. Yo, what's good?
Hey, look. Yeah, but nobody's supposed to be checking in. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Sean. Yeah, he incriminated himself by doing that. True. But it don't fucking help when you got cradle face ass Whack 100, Luce Cannon, 600, and Bricc Baby all on no jumper running their goddamn mouth.
Okay.
And only one person is saved.
So listen.
And before that man turned himself in last night, that man said Whack 100 was the cause of all my houses getting raided, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Him man with 600 police ass. Real talk.
Hold on 1 second though, bro. Hold on, let me talk. I'm on live right now. So just because 600 and who you name Whack 100 and you said Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon or something, right? Them 4 individuals.
And 600.
Okay, them 4 individuals you just named. I don't know if you've seen page 12 in the indictment, but it outlines it's 50 witnesses. 50 witnesses. So I don't think that Bricc Baby, if they would have not been talking, or Luce Cannon or 600 or Whack 100 or any of these individuals, it's still 50 witnesses that came forward and volunteered to be cooperating in this particular case. Apparently, I guess people in that community, because I'm pretty sure it's people from that community, they must be tired of Big U or some sort, bro. That's what I'm getting. Because how you get 50 people to basically volunteer to testify? Now, if you remember the YSL case with Young Thug had hundreds of people that was ready to testify in regards to him being a good stand-up guy, right? But they barely had people that was coming up there to say that Young Thug was a sleazeball or Young Thug was, the leader of that gang. Even the people that originally made statements in the beginning, even when they got on that stand, they pretty much was like, no, Thug was a good guy. That's, that's slime, da-da-da-da-da. You feel what I'm saying? So it's bigger than, I know people, these names like Whack 100, 600, Luce Cannon, Bricc Baby, they definitely the ones that's in the forefront because they're the ones on the internet. That's what people would know. I'm not from that community. I'm not from California, so I know
but Chuck, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if you know that, Chuck, but them niggas been talking about Big you gonna get arrested months ahead of time. 3 years ago. How the fuck y'all know that shit, nigga?
3 years ago. Yeah, hey, I'm from California, man, and I'm telling you, Big U said 600 was in the car with the police when they rolled past the car.
Hey, bro,
they rolled past his house.
Listen, how would Big U know that?
That's
Big
what they said.
But Big U wasn't even there.
He put up a video.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, and he posted up a video. He put up a video.
Wake up, man. Them is the police, man. And I'm done with. I ain't saying no more.
Big U wasn't there.
No bullshit. I'm with you, bro.
He wasn't there though.
He put up a video riding past his house.
Man, don't you know this man know what's going on? This man is going down. He already let you know that. These is the police.
Hey, but we all over talking to each other, bro. Hold on, man.
So if he riding past, that means that he wasn't out there with the police, correct?
That means you know something. How would you know what time to go past this nigga house when they raiding?
Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure.
Because you the police.
He
said he was in the car with them.
Hey, you ever been a part of a raid?
He was in the car.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to kick you, bro.
When
like,
they
you're not comprehending something, bro. You're not comprehending that I'm live. This is my live. So I need to talk more than you. I don't think you understanding that part, right? Yo, Big C, salute, bro. But like I said, if he's riding past, that means that he's not outside with the police, correct? That's what I'm saying, right? And then that's a good question. How would he know to ride past at that time? I don't think it's the fact that knowing the ride past at that time. If you ever known, like my house got raided when I was young, you know what I'm saying? It was FBI, DEA, all type of motherfuckers outside of my crib, and I was outside. So when I was walking back to my house, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? And I bullshit you not, I'm unlocking the downstairs door. We got like a little, I don't know if y'all know how Chicago buildings are, but it's like a glass and shit. It's kind of like the New York buildings and shit, the door. So I see the glass busted. So I'm with my friend and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, how does glass get busted? So then we walking inside the building. we hearing shit. No, my grandma and them come out, police come out, because my grandma lived on the first floor, and she like, yeah, they upstairs, they raiding your crib and shit. They got your mama. I'm like, yeah, my mama. So, but what I'm saying is, everybody in that fucking area knew that house was getting raided at that time once all them damn police came out there, bro. So if somebody was on, my house was on Phillips. So if somebody was on Kingston, Axis, or fucking Colfax or Yakes, they would have known too. Like, damn, bro, they got that block blocked off. Niggas calling people, hey, bro, you without a damn, you know, they got that block blocked off, bro. The police out there deep as hell. What's going on? That would have been a conversation, bro. That's for sure. Now, him driving past, maybe he was in the area or something. I don't know, bro. But what I do know is it's 50 witnesses on that case, bro. I do know that these people just posted this video. They say Big U just told on himself. Fans say he's self-snitching after posting a video about making people check in to film movies. Now, I'm going to play it one more time for the people that just came in.
Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, you know, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood. Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know, anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh, well. Check your ass out.
we're going to check you in, all right? We're going to do it.
And then the guy in the background like, oh, well, we're going to check your ass out. Like, bro, that's the fucking whole thing. Like, this is Big U on here doing this shit. I don't know what made him do this, but I guess to, you know, send a warning so he can get some more paper, like shit, allegedly. You know, that's the only reason. I would think he would go online and post this fucking video talking about some check-in at his damn age. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me. Yo, Ghost, what's the word?
What up, bro? What up? What up?
What's good with it? So you heard this video? Pretty sure you seen it.
Which one?
The video I just played. Let me play it again. It's just a little short clip. But this is basically the fans is going on social media. This is Live Bites on Instagram. And I also seen Live Bites footage was used on the news on I think it was ABC LA. But let me play it for you.
We're going to check it, all of your equipment. Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, you know, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood. Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know, anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh, well. Check your ass out.
we're going to check you in, all right? We're going to do it. We're going to check it, all of your equipment. Movie.
So you heard that, right? So the fans are saying that, you know, Big U was self-snitching on himself. And, you know, if you haven't read the paperwork, in the paperwork, it outlines things like this, you know, check in, you know, him basically storing businesses and shit like that. Him using developing options as a front, you know. So my whole point is that this wasn't about just about no Bricc baby talking online. This wasn't about no Luce Cannon, no 600 and them talking online. Even Big U is saying incriminating shit online. You feel me? And then not to mention, they study saying like, oh, it was 600, oh, it was this person. Now I watched, like, people probably didn't watch, check out the No Jumper Live with Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby the other day. And Luce Cannon had ex Bricc Baby. He was like, yo, Big, you got something over your head. I know he do. He's like, and he blackmailing you. He was like, no, he ain't blackmailing me. He not blackmailing me. Me and him did some shit together. And you know, that's what it is. So, and then he was like, so when you got raided and the feds picked you up, didn't they pick up Big U? He agreed. Then Luce Cannon went to say that, you know, they picked up me too. Then Bricc Baby agreed, right? So, not to mention, I know people, because they don't want to read this shit, and you know, I wouldn't read it either if I wasn't a fucking blogger, but it's 50 witnesses that's coming forward that volunteered to testify against Big U. Now, I don't know what he did to his community to make 50 people that want to stand up and just testify on his ass about his behavior. That's very strange to me. But the feds say that they got 50 witnesses. they also say that they basically been in tune with him for some years now. They even had a background of how he even went to Chicago and some of the interviews that he had did in the past, like when he did the interview on No Jumper. I believe it was they had some shit in there from $1 million worth of game, because I remember them, like I'm reading it, I'm like, I remember this clip. So they had a lot of different shit, bro. So what's your thoughts on this whole Big U situation, bro?
Shit, that nigga cooked. That nigga cooked, bro. I feel like he cooked. I feel like the nigga really cooked. But I honestly don't feel like he was online snitching on himself. Like, even that video that you just played, I don't feel like that's snitching on yourself. You know what I mean? Because the shit that he charged with, like the actual count in the RICO, like, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's actual stuff that he's on the phone talking about, shit like that. The phones and the text messages is the shit that fucked him up the most. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing about no internet. It's the things he was saying on the phone. It's the people he was doing these things with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you the head of an organization, right? That nigga watched too many mafia movies, bro. But what he didn't do that the mafia do in their movies, the head gonna have a whole bunch of underlings in between him and the street. You know what I'm saying? Big, you only had one person in between him and the niggas that they was extorting and the niggas they was taking money from and shit like that. You feel me? Like, he played himself. He had the right idea, he just ain't do it right. The nigga did it all wrong, bro. That nigga was too exposed, bro.
Let me say something, Chuck. This Big C. What's up, Go?
What up, C?
What's happening, man? Man, I'm gonna tell you what the biggest problem that I saw in this thing. I'm sitting there looking at it. You got street niggas trying to play both ways. When you got them niggas, Bricc, Baby, and I just been seeing this shit from afar. But like, when you got guys that's in the street trying to play industry, they gotta validate and prove that I'm really active, that I really was that nigga, this, that, and third. Anytime the feds come and get you, who they gonna always get is somebody close to you. It's too many people involved, so you're gonna get pinched. And they been pinched one of them niggas and had them niggas reporting back this, that, and the third. They got guys out here actively that are working, that's infiltrated in it, because they got a case. So if you got 10 people on the case, we don't know if bro got picked up or not. We don't know if they came and snatched him one day coming out the corner store and be like, boom, 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 bro, look, we got this right here on you. We already, so you going to beat this case here, or you finna help us do this, or we finna go ahead and slam you up. Remember, bro, all these quote unquote street niggas is not ready to do life for the set, for the hood, for nothing. They ain't. These niggas going home, getting in beds, eating real live food and all that. They not ready to give it up like that, bro. They got, when it boiled down, watch you see somebody close to them, they've been working with them folks for a long time. Then you right here trying to extort athletes. Man, you know, them NBA them boys got too much money. They got too many people. When you play in pro sports, bro, you are watched the whole time. They watch your behavior. They watch what you eat. They watch your side holes. They watch everything you're doing. They know everything you're doing. And them niggas went and told, and they got them Jew agents and all them folks. Them folks went and told them folks, man, look, these dudes over here, they gambled, they extorting my guys. He could, okay, if you putting $100,000 out your account, your agent them know it. Somebody know you putting that kind of money. What are you doing with this money? Eventually, somebody gonna come clean, be like, man, yeah, I got into with these dudes out here, man. I'm about shit. And don't let them tell you they scared. Let them say that they were scared, they feared for their life. They threw you. Okay, they pinched, they jumped up on, smacking up on Adrian Brown and all that. But you got too many high-profile people. This ain't like Johnny from around the way. You ain't mess with millionaire athletes. Them folks are too protected. They make the league too much money. These people make these entities too much money. You think they're gonna get rid of that nigga? That's what's gonna happen. And like, I don't care what nobody say. If your name was involved, this, that, and the third, them folks bend to your door. Them folks gonna come. Them folks do not come playing, bro. Them folks do not. I know personally that when this incident I was involved in years ago, or whatever, when they sat there and told us everything we ate,
right?
Come on, bro. Them folks is not coming to play.
Yeah.
Them folks is not coming to play. You ain't smarter than them.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't. You are not. No question. You know, feds are attorneys. Do y'all forgot that? These are feds are attorneys, so they know the laws.
Hey, I got a question, Big Chuck.
What?
Hey, it's safe to say, Zaire Mitchell is number 4 in Dirt case.
It's say so. You know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to dive too deep into that just yet. You know, what I'm saying? Maybe in the
if you don't want to say it.
Yeah, but he for sure got some shit going on, bro, because they even mentioned that Quando Rondo situation inside of Big.
They said that they already said that Zaire Mitchell was part of another sealed indictment in the paperwork.
And they said they also was saying that it could be other sealed indictments on Lil Durk. So, you know, I don't know, man. That dude was talking a lot of crazy shit online, and I think you've been here before when I spoke on him. Like, yo, when I first got in tune with Bricc Baby was doing it wasn't even no LA shit. He was on like podcasts talking about Lil Durk and them, man, talking about the Atlanta people,
Chicago shit.
Yeah, he was saying how he tapped in and Durk and this, and I'm listening to him like, yo, he can't. This shit got to be capped, because why Durk can't call him and tell him like, bro, don't be talking about me online like that. But it never happened. And then years later, you know, he get the no jumper shit going on, and I think it was Duty Low. They were like, do you know Bricc Baby? And they was like, yeah, they know him. You know, and I even asked somebody about Bricc Baby relationship with Young Thug manager, and they was like, yeah, they know him. They know Shitty. They call him Shitty. You know, his other name. So it's definitely some shit going on, bro. Because that's another thing is that just because it's not unsealed yet, right? When it comes to Big U, but Big U, they trying to tie him into multiple RICOs, bro, across the country. I think it was Jersey, it's LA, Jersey, it's North Carolina, and it's another spot. You know what I'm saying? That they was it Tennessee? It was one of these other spots, but I think the guys in Tennessee, I gotta look it up, but the guys in the other city that I'm referencing, I guess they were smart enough. They didn't catch a RICO. You know what I'm saying? They didn't catch theirs, but everybody else caught the RICO and shit. And Big U's been named in the paperwork as being the leader and shit. So this was coming down the pipeline, bro. This was eventually coming down the pipeline.
Look for Jim Jones name to pop up. Remember, I told you. So y'all don't think Wack running a 3-year campaign against this man to get him locked up had nothing to do with this?
That's the thing, though. And I spoke to somebody yesterday about this, bro. And I think I talked to Wack yesterday. I don't know if we referenced this, but like, bro, if you don't know, for 3 years, what has Wack been saying about Big U that's incriminating?
Well, he bought what's his name, Luce Cannon up there to say Big U sell guns to niggas. That's the first thing I can think of.
But listen,
that's a fact.
Okay, that's cool.
I got like 20 others, Chuck. So whenever you ready, let me know.
All right, so look, let's start with that.
Shoot them out.
So
I got one more too. That's a big one that he probably got too, Chuck. But you could go after you.
Yeah. So let me say this real quick. So with that Luce Cannon situation, that was Luce up there saying what he was saying, right? And then another thing, bro, like far as I know every time when Wack used to come in my room, he used to always talk about this grid shit and how Big U is working for the police. He was saying that Big U is the police. Big U is getting his homies lined up and shit. That's what the message that I know him to be.
That's what he was saying, yeah.
4 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like the other little details, like you said, Luce Cannon, that shit is crazy, but we already know that it was capped because they had already investigated that situation and they already found someone guilty and his ass is locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's the other shitty cuz that's Eric Holder. You know, so that shit is capped. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that ain't even in the paperwork. You know why? Because the feds knew it was capped, but some of the other shit is in there. You know, some of the other shit that Luce Cannon has said that's in there. You know what I'm saying? But that particular video like that you're talking about is cap. Go ahead, bro.
Like the robbery, how did Wack know who they robbed and how much money they gave back in a sealed indictment? They knew the same shit too. This shit not like a coincidence.
Yeah, this shit is bugged out. It's bugged out. But you know, when you dealing with these Jew lawyers and shit like that, bro, it's just like Lil Durk. Lil Durk knew his RICO was coming before it got unsealed. You do know that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
because of the relationships his lawyer has with other lawyers. You know, like when you a top attorney, like you talking about Brian Steele, what's the other dude name with the long hair and shit? Damn. He was Big Meech's lawyer, as well as he was YFN Lucci lawyer. What's his name? He was NBA young boy lawyer too. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. But him, same thing, bro. These guys got relationships with these people, you know. So, hey man, your client, you know, that they can't really speak too much about it. But look, something coming down the pipeline involving your client. Who? Lil Durk. Shit, yeah, it's coming. Rico. That's passing in the hallway. You feel me? That's passing in the hallway, leaving from court or some shit. All right, bro. No doubt. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's real shit, Chuck. That's how that shit go, bro.
That's how that shit go.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's how that shit go. Them niggas play golf together. You know what I'm saying? They eat food together and shit.
They straight co-workers. Straight co-workers. They see each other every day for years. You think they ain't cool? You think the folks ain't had lunch? None of that.
And if you think they beefing about your black ass, you crazy.
You crazy. You stone crazy. You out your mind. You are out your mind.
A high-powered lawyer and a public defender. They got connections.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember my uncle called the case. I'll never forget this. He had beat this white man with a 2x4, but the white man called him a nigga. And so my uncle had a construction company, so he was doing some subcontract work for the guy. So he broke both of the guys' legs and broke his arm, some more shit. But my uncle's lawyer and the judge were cool. He said, well, he was provoked. Yeah, he was provoked. So the judge told the lawyer, man, look, since he's a contractor, I need a new roof on my house, man, we can work this out. My uncle put a roof in that man's house, didn't do a date. Didn't do a date.
Hey,
now,
it's always
about who you know. It's always about who you know. It's always about who you know. And if anybody got the ready, on that case, trust me, the feds, when I say, man, look, your life in danger. This, that, and the third. Wack had to know that it was hot. He had to know. Ain't no way you can't say you didn't know.
Right.
And you weren't surprised like we were. You were not surprised, bro.
Exactly.
Everybody got if it's gonna go down and you in any position, if you are threatened, photo folks say, man, look, man, when Takashi 6ix9ine got to it, bro, look, they gonna try to kill you now. What you gonna do? Cause they let them know they finna kill you.
Right.
How they know? They watching you the whole time.
Yeah.
You are under surveillance every move you make. It ain't no man.
I'm wiretaps talking that shit. You know?
Yeah, bro. The folks is not finna. If they got you on that, you got 2-3 of your niggas on side of you that done flipped. Then the gal get on that shit. I was scared for my life. He beat me.
Yeah, because
she didn't even scared. She didn't even cover her face.
But you then, like I said, I referenced it earlier though. Big C, I referenced it earlier how, you know, a lot of people not going off the fact that, because, you know, of course his name's just tied to it, that social media is good for, you know, the titles and shit like that, good for conversation. But bro, it's 50 witnesses on this case, bro. And they said that these people volunteered. A lot of them volunteered to be a witness. So my thing is this, bro, like, I know Big U's a community activist and he did a lot for his community, but shit, it must be some people in that community mad as hell at him, bro. Because
yeah, like they want
that nigga go.
Yeah,
Chuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause look, bro,
like the dispensary owner who in the beginning of the paperwork.
Yeah, they want his ass to fuck up out of there, bro. Because think about it. I can reference the YSL case. You know, it was hundreds of people. Remember Brian Steele? They brung up like damn near 10 people at the first bond hearing to speak on his behalf and shit. And Brian Steele was like, well, we got 100 some more people who will come up and say that Young Thug is a good for the community. It was even the people who was supposed to be testifying on Young Thug when they was questioned in the when they was questioned in front of the jury, you know, at court. They couldn't even stand on saying like Young Thug is a bad person. They was like, yo, well, Young Thug did do a lot, man. He helped me out. Well, yeah, that slime, he did this, he did that. You feel me? All good shit. You feel me? But when you got 50 witnesses coming forward, bro, talking about that some of them is volunteering, bro, that shit deeper than a fucking 600, a loose cannon, a whack 100, or a fucking brick baby. You feel me?
Now, you know, lately, them niggas have set up shop. Them niggas done got them a whole bed.
They got him a whole bed in the car, some blanket and some covers and some pillows up at No Jumper. Now, you know, good and well, they finna go to No Jumper. He finna tell them everything.
That's what I was finna say. See, that's just like what you were saying, Chuck. They knew everything the Luce boy wasn't saying, but they knew for a fact he robbed that dispensary, man, because he is the motherfucker that came forward and the nigga talked about the shit on there, and that's why that shit in that motherfucking paperwork, because that ain't cap.
Right.
Exactly.
And then, like I said, the shit about Nipsey Hussle was capped. It ain't in there. You know that, right? And we all knew it was capped because think about it. The nigga just went, he was like Eric Holder trial was all over damn YouTube, right? The people was covering that shit. That shit, bro. They convicted that man.
I got a question. But wouldn't that make the feds pay attention once you say Big U did something to a famous person?
Bro, it's
hey,
like,
nah, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
What's up with the Luce Cannon shit, bro? Why Luce Cannon say Big U called me 15, 20 an hour before Nipsey got killed?
Yeah, but that was a lie, though. That was cap. That's cap, bro.
Oh, okay.
Everybody know that's cap because it's easy to say that because the steps you took after the nigga died. You know what I'm saying? They say the nigga was trying to get the nigga LLC and all that shit. It sounds good.
Yep, because that would have been.
You got too many niggas involved. There's too many people involved. It's too many people involved. When you got a case this big, the first one that go here and flip over gonna get out quicker. Cause that case got about 200 years on it. So they gotta make sure they gotta make sure all the time get ate up.
And I used to be naive to this shit because I used to think, man, these niggas, it's a nigga like Bricc baby. But then, like you say, bro, you reading this motherfucking paperwork, man, it's either you gonna be God or you gonna be a bully. You can't be both. Fuck is you robbing motherfuckers and asking them to tell you who else to rob? Nigga, is you stupid?
Man, you got too many people involved in that, man. On that case, man. Then you got these niggas that are active street niggas trying to get over here on the entertainment side of stuff. Man, if you got any sense and you've been anywhere near the music business in the last 15 years, it is a known fact across the music business through the federal agencies and everything. Music business is the new way to money laundering. That's the new way. It's been out there.
No Jumper though. I do believe that Adam probably got wind of this shit too, bro, because
hell yeah, he got wind of it. He's right.
Listen, it's not even
talking a little bit more about it, huh?
Yeah, but not even just that, bro, because it's like the series of events, bro. I don't think that was a coincidence that he invited Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon to do a podcast, and now Luce Cannon is in LA, right? So they can round up everybody in that one city. You know what I'm saying? Versus you got to go, you know, pay for the SWAT to come. You talking damn near probably $100K, if not more, when they hit people cribs. You know that, right? You know how many agents got to be out there? You know how many hours it's going to be?
Taxpayer money, bro.
Yeah. So them contacting Adam like, hey, go ahead and set up the podcast and get them two in the same location so we can put a tail on Luce while he's in LA and pick his ass up while he in LA with the rest of these guys. I'm not saying this is true, but it's like, it's a theory for sure.
Man, that shit is organized.
That shit sounds effective as fuck.
I mean, like when they have some busts I know about that have here to see, they hit everybody at the same time at everybody's house.
Yep.
Everybody don't gonna get kicked in at 5:30.
Exactly.
That's exactly how it's gonna go. That's exactly how they do it. And so, see, the thing is right here though. This is the part that they don't know. They know they're going doing it, but them folks don't even know. Adam say, okay, man, I'm gonna pay y'all for this. You don't know you don't know Adam's studio probably is well bugged. You got to assume that. You got to assume any off-camera conversations are recorded.
Well, not to cut you off, but they already said that in the indictment that place is bugged, bro.
Oh,
so you right.
I sure didn't know. You right. That's how it go. That's just how they do. So you got to realize, ain't no sense of when you do something, changing phone numbers. Them folks on top of all that. Them folks, you are not smarter than them people.
But
you are not smarter. Then on top of that,
with the No Jumper incident, so the No Jumper brawl is in that paperwork too, and they saying that basically that them guys was robbed. You know what I'm saying, of almost $5,000. You know what I'm saying? So man, bro, that shit's crazy.
I mean, Now, them folk going into they can go into after you accessory to a crime, this, that, and the third, and he gon' fold because he ain't finna lose his business
at all.
Making that kind of money.
That white boy better lawyer up ASAP, bro.
No, they told him they already told him you gonna cooperate or your ass going to because you an accessory to this, that, and third.
They already
and that motherfucker folded like a lawn chair. Immediately.
They been using him. This ain't the first time they been using Adam in no court of law. They been using him and he know it. So it's easy for a nigga. They ain't even got to threaten him. To, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy,
this is a business. You gonna turn this shit over to us, or we gonna wait till you put this shit out anyway.
And this ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. But have y'all ever noticed, like, when Vlad do an interview, like, when he talk about the Keefe D shit, they came to me for foot. I told them, no, I ain't gonna do nothing. You just can't tell them folk, no. If you got some evidence they thinking that crime or whatever involved, he went over there with his lawyer. He just ain't telling folk, I'm not giving y'all nothing. They know you got evidence. No. But they always try to make themselves like, I'm street just as y'all.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying?
I definitely heard him say that. He like, man, they came to me asking about the Keefe D shit. I told him no. Bitch ass nigga, you.
And they just gonna hang up the phone, but like, he said no, y'all. You think they gonna just take it like that? Just think about what he said. Think about what he said. I told him no. And hung up the phone. And they left me alone. They left it alone. Bullshit.
Big cap.
He definitely said after.
I told him no.
Yeah, and he definitely said afterwards that basically he explained to them that all the shit that bro was asking him questions about was in his book. So I guess that's what got him away with not.
He went with his lawyer and talked to them folks and said this is what he said, and it was in the book. Now I don't have y'all got to subpoena the evidence, but he just been telling folks no, hung up the phone. He didn't do that, and they called you. How they get your number then?
Right.
Let's get logical, man. This shit ain't even really like that hard.
Yeah, this ain't hard.
It ain't that hard.
These niggas ain't that smart, They not that smart. They dumb for real.
You not. They probably told that nigga Adam, man, look, bro, keep these niggas up here. Keep these niggas entertained. They gonna reimburse him or probably gave him the money to keep paying them niggas to come up there and do their little shows or whatever. They'll sit there and do that. My partner got buzzed by the Fed. They hired the lawn company that was putting his side in his yard. They was working for the lawn company.
Damn.
Just to get their post on.
Yeah.
This is how they do for real.
For real.
Don't you know how you see the shit on TV? They had like the cable man down the street working on the cable wire, and he down there the whole time. Yeah. I mean, so them folks smarter than you think. They smarter than you think. I mean, so like it's too many people around for everybody to keep it a book. So everybody ain't finna take all the time. Notice he said this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, them folks is not finna play with you, bro. Them folks is not coming speculating. Them folks will lay on you, bro, years just to get your ass, to get you out of here.
They said they started this in 2019.
Come on, bro. Them folks got 6 years of evidence on you. You think they came playing?
So Adam 22, you know what I'm saying, an hour ago, he actually, I guess, put up something. This is Adam 22 debunks rumors that he is cooperating with the feds following Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon's arrest. So let me actually play this.
I just saw a video where a certain somebody said that they think that I'm a cooperator, that I'm a witness in this whole indictment. I just want to clarify. If the feds hit me up, I'm going to sit with the feds. I'm going to have a conversation with them. Want to know why? Because I don't know shit. Like, what the hell do I know about Big U? I barely spent time around Big U. I interviewed him. That's about it. As far as Bricc Baby, we've had conversations and shit, but would I be able to be privy to any of the crazy stuff that they might eventually accuse him of? No, not at all. Bricc Baby never told me about nothing of any significance in terms of any kind of street shit. You know, he's told me about stuff, but not like anything that really would move the needle. I wouldn't be able to say that I witnessed anything really illegal of any interest, even if I did have the feds breathing down my neck. Luce Cannon, like, what the fuck do I know about Luce Cannon? The only shit I seen is the shit that everybody else has seen on video. So I just want to throw that out there that, you know, me telling. I have not had a conversation with a Fed, a cop, about any gang shit, street shit, anything involving Crips. I never had a cop say the fucking word Crip to me ever in my whole life. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. You can count on Big 22. I'm solid. Free the Crips. That scene is the shit that everybody else has seen on video.
So y'all heard Adam 22, his explanation, his basically his response to people saying, and it's crazy. We was just talking about him, and yeah, they posted this video in regards to he replying to it, man. Big 22 telling ?
Now Chuck, now I don't want you to help me rob this nigga, but I want you to open the door for him, okay? You see what I'm saying? So we don't want you to snitch on nobody. We want you to put these little wires up in here.
Right.
That's all we need you to do. You ain't in it. We just want you to hook the place up a little bit. That's all we want, a little room. You just go out and send,
in this bitch.
Put these bugs over here. We'll just go out the room so you ain't see them. Yeah. Just go out the room. You ain't been here. I just want to look at the room. Okay. Yeah.
And then
man,
you know what's crazy is like it's like peep this though, right? My boy Poetic Flacco, right? Then he leave no jumper for like damn near 3-4 months when he out of the way. Then he go to a secluded area and get the fuck up out of that building.
I ain't seen him on there in a while.
He back though. He been back for like a month, but the nigga left though.
Ain't that amazing?
He left. He just randomly left talking about I'm going somewhere or some shit. I think he went to Texas or something. So he randomly just leave, bro. And leave for like 3-4 months.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect time. Doing this whole leave, that's when the whole 4 extra shit is kicking off. That's when the whole, the Bricc baby shit is kicking off. I believe that he wasn't even there for the Jay Reed situation. I don't think he was there yet. Came back just yet. But yeah, bro, that's we just put some shit together. It ain't, it don't really mean anything. Just theories and shit. Like that's quite interesting, that his ass got the fuck up out of there. Even though he ain't involved in no crimes, but he probably don't want to actually. He talked this shit about he gonna tell the feds if somebody play with him on this and that. But in reality, who the fuck want to be involved with the feds, bro? Who want to be going through all that type of shit? Even if you a snitch, I doubt if a motherfucker really want to.
For real,
that shit is a lot.
You notice Adam said Bricc did tell me some things, but nothing of substance. You could have just said, Bricc ain't never tell me nothing.
Yeah,
it seemed like you leaving the door open a little bit.
Exactly. When that nigga said that made me look like, huh?
Yeah, he said nothing to move the needle and shit.
Rats. These niggas rats.
So look, they got let me play this for y'all too. So Luce Cannon, he called his wife today. So let's play that. Let me get that going. Short video.
When it comes to ideas for your bath.
It's a short video, so oh no.
If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number.
Hey, baby.
Hello? Yeah.
Hey, I have IBM Hoodlin on the line. You want to say something to him?
Yeah. Make sure you keep putting your foot on everybody's neck. Your foot to the pedal. Drop the music and everything like that every single day. Like, everybody gonna smash. This is the beginning, but this is where we go up and up and up and up and up. Like, it looks like a bad situation, but it's not. It's gonna be the best for all of us. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do content every single day. Like, just because I'm in here right now, I'll be out real fast. But Sweetie, I need everybody to be yelling that. I need everybody to still be calling out the sweetheart. I need everybody that is still buying this IBM or shout out to everybody that you know what I'm saying? We just did
Josh, you can. You already know we're gonna hold it down. Definitely.
Definitely. Like every day. We're gonna still have content. We still gonna do things that nobody else is doing.
And what do you have to say to the haters?
Keep watching, because y'all gonna be upset even more when the outcome comes.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all heard it first from Luce Cannon, aka my husband, my baby daddy, my everything. He's gonna be out real soon, y'all. You know, keep locked in. Make sure y'all tune in to our YouTube channel, Sharice Mills, and also, you know, the IBM crew is gonna hold it down for the whole team. And my husband, you know, this is nothing. You know, he's got this, and we got the best lawyers on deck that's going to do what they need to do to take care of this situation with Big Useless. All right.
So there you go, y'all. Y'all heard that.
His energy is off. Where's the sweetie and all that extra shit?
You know, they robbed them niggas and gave that nigga that 40, man. We would have killed that nigga about the 40 before he got that, man.
Yo, any LA niggas in here, what is going to be like for him in there? Big U locked up. He's supposed to be the big 60. You know he beefing with him. Niggas going to get at him or how that's going to work? They going to put him in protective custody?
No, he definitely going to PC. He's going to rack.
I don't know. He might walk the yard though, bro. Real shit.
Man, that nigga is good. You think these niggas finna go through a RICO without riding the minimum 15? It's the feds. This ain't Cali State.
No, the minimum 20. Hit 20.
Oh yeah, look, this 20. This ain't no walk through.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, they switch cheese. Bro.
Oh God, these niggas telling what?
He locked up who energy would be.
Man, soon as that little light skinned nigga sit down tomorrow, today, whenever the fuck they get to him, he telling.
Damn. Oh, like shit. I don't know, but I do know chances are they got 19 people, I think, on that indictment, 19 people. So, you know, somebody definitely gonna be like, look, I didn't know what I was doing, but I'll tell you what they was doing. Somebody definitely gonna come with that.
Come on, Chuck. You already know that. Oh God,
that's how that shit go, right? You gonna be like, shit. Look, man. I didn't know I was doing anything illegal, but look, though, I'll tell you what they did. You know what I'm saying? And that's shit. It's gonna be a slice of cake at that point. You know, niggas ain't gonna be getting cheeseburgers and shit. They gonna be getting, you're gonna be released. Give it a few hours. But yeah, this is crazy though. So I just don't get the fact that how, man, that shit just it seemed like because 600 like 2 years ago when Bricc Baby had got locked up for that K, right? And he had Adam 22 for some bond money and shit like that. And then remember Reggie Wright had actually pulled up the conversation. Well, he pulled up to have the conversation about him looking into it and seeing if Bricc Baby, what was Bricc Baby actual charges, and on them charges he couldn't find no record of no AK-47, but Bricc Baby said it was an AK-47. Remember the drones had came through and all that shit, they had got him. So when he got out of jail, he told 600, and 600 when they had end up beefing and shit, getting mad at each other, he told 600 revealed what he had told him, and he had said that, yo, it's a RICO coming down on Big U. They picked up Big U too, and it's a RICO coming down. And Bricc Baby told me this. Bricc Baby said, though, you don't got to worry about it. It ain't no 6-0 RICO. It's actually a Big U RICO. Now, you know, even though the headlines are, you know, putting him as the leader of the 60 Crips and shit, but the RICO is called Operation Draw Down, you know, and
yeah, for big draws.
Yeah, his street name is Big Draw. So, you know, you put two and two together to understand that this is definitely a fucking Big U RICO. And then all the things that's outlined in it is really focusing on Big U. Like, okay, how does this tie into Big U? So, man, Big U's, he probably facing the most on the counts. I forget how many counts it was, but he's probably facing the most on the counts. It's definitely a whole lot of outline conversations. They got wiretaps in there. They even talked about the incident with Whack 100 at the game concert a few years back. You know, that was in there. It sounded like it was a wiretap, you know, from reading it. It was a wiretap. And man, bro, they've been shit. These guys been on the phone like that nigga Do Sim say he used to be on the phone with Big U for like damn near 4 or 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the feds contact him. Yo, Mama Lisa, salute. What's going on? Top Savvy. Baby Main, sweetie, what's the word?
Hey, how you doing? What up? Y'all good?
Yep. Hey, Mama Lisa, what you think about this whole situation? You think that you can a lot of people from like that area knew that this was gonna happen one day, or people shocked?
No, I'm not shocked at all because he did it to me. Everything they said he did it because he did it to me.
What you mean?
Can you elaborate on that, Mama?
The reason me and him is not talking is because he's been bullying people for a long time, and he bullied me, telling me to pull up and stuff. I raised him, and he's talking to me like that. So if he did it to me, I know he did it to somebody else.
So you and him was cool at one time, right?
I raised him. He was on skateboards and dirt bikes and shit. You know, he wasn't draws. That he was just, big youth. But when he went to prison and came back, he became draws. And draws I don't know and I don't like.
Yeah, then
Wow.
and then like even with that indictment, like I said, his operation draws down, and it's crazy that Big U, Spider Low got that song, "Don't Get Caught with Your Draws Down," and shit. It's a fucking Rico. It's like he got caught with his draws down. It's crazy. This is wild business, man. I think
there should be no bail. No bail. It should be no bail.
Damn, you the second person that's close to bro I heard say this, because I heard Keita say this yesterday, and I don't want to ask y'all because y'all got y'all personal reasons, but he got to be fucked up, man. Got to.
Nah, I wouldn't exactly say that. People dislike you for their own reasons. That don't mean he should be locked up forever. I don't want to put nobody in prison forever.
It's 50 witnesses, and they saying in the paperwork that most of them volunteered.
My nigga, we gotta chill with that attitude. If niggas fucking up, they need to go to jail, bro.
Thank you, brother. You got a problem with them, bro. Deal with them on the street. Don't tell on them.
Man, send these niggas to jail, man. These niggas want to manipulate.
Man, lock them up.
Weird, yo.
They want to
lock them up.
They want to
that shit weird.
I'm sick of you street niggas, tough ass street niggas, man.
You don't think
y'all niggas want to call the police?
Think they street niggas?
Handle your own business.
And all them niggas finna snitch with they street ass. The streets ain't gonna have shit to do with that 20 years that they finna sign up for.
Man, come on, bro. Church.
It really ain't the street. It's about pride. It's about being a man.
Man, come on with all that shit, bro. Stop it, bro.
Man,
Stop,
that
bro.
nigga in the Matrix
Stop,
like a motherfucker, ain't he?
I mean, stand for something or fall for anything.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go catch one and get life. Then what?
Listen, you got to do what you got to do. I ain't telling you to do nothing. I'm just saying don't tell on the nigga because you don't like him.
No, they put my dead mom's picture. They put my dead mom's picture on the fucking social media, on Instagram, mocking my dead mama, which is his fucking auntie.
All due respect, miss, but
that's diabolical.
Wasn't you the one who fucked with Big U, then you didn't fuck with Big U, then you fuck with Whack, then you didn't fuck with Whack?
That's what families do.
I don't know. Not put it all over the internet.
I really don't care how you feel, sir. I don't know you.
I know you don't. I know
me.
you don't. I was just saying. I was just giving a different perspective. I understand where you coming from. You don't like
you
him.
Don't know me, and you don't know what I've been through.
All I know is what I heard about you on the internet, and it seems like you switch sides a lot. Whoever looking out for you.
That's because I raised Big U. Whack had to protect me from him. That's what you're talking about. Whack had to protect me from this motherfucker. So of course I went back to dealing with him because I got into it with Whack taking up for Big U.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
Well, that LA street shit crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm so happy I ain't from LA, bro. Cause
man, what?
I always said
Detroit, nigga.
Man, I always said
Okay, we ain't gotta do that about LA.
We don't gotta do it, but for the longest, I always said it don't make sense.
Okay, but we're not gonna get disrespectful about no city. If y'all
no, you're right. It's not, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not. It's a lot of representatives. It's a lot of representatives on that region of the United States, right?
There's a lot of representatives from everywhere.
And that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere. Just right now, it's LA that's hot right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta think. Gangbanging started in LA. The death of the black culture started in LA. Real shit.
Cool on that shit though. That's right.
Hey, so let me play this Adam 22 footage again. You know what I'm saying? So he catch back up. But Adam 22 debunks rumor that he's cooperating with the feds following Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon's arrest. So let's check out what Adam is saying, y'all.
A certain somebody said that they think that I'm a cooperator, that I'm a witness in this whole indictment. I just want to clarify. If the feds hit me up, I'm going to sit with the feds. I'm going to have a conversation with them. Want to know why? Because I don't know shit. Like, number one, what the hell do I know about Big U? I barely spent time around Big U. I interviewed him. That's about it. As far as Bricc Baby, we've had conversations and shit, but would I be able to be privy to any of the crazy stuff that they might eventually accuse him of? No, not at all. Bricc Baby never told me about nothing of any significance in terms of any kind of street shit. You know, he's told me about stuff, but not like anything that really would move the needle. I wouldn't be able to say that I witnessed anything really illegal of any interest, even if I did have the feds breathing down my neck. Luce Cannon, like, what the fuck do I know about Luce Cannon? The only shit I seen is I just saw a video where a certain somebody said that they think that I'm a cooperator, that I'm a witness in this whole indictment. I just want to clarify. If the feds I seen is the shit that everybody else has seen on video. So I just want to throw that out there that, you know, me telling. I have not had a conversation with a fed, a cop, about any gang shit, street shit, anything involving Crips. I never had a cop say the fucking word Crip to me ever in my whole life. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. You can count on Big 22. I'm solid. Free the Crips. I seen it.
So y'all heard Adam 22 speak on it, and he's saying free the Crips. You know, can you blame Adam 22 though? Like, some of the questioning, you know, I guess the person that's being questioned didn't necessarily have to answer, but this is a situation. I'm reading the comments, and somebody did mention that these guys was the ones. Let me go back to it if I can find it. He said Adam conducting business using a platform that insinuate he's cooperating. It's mind-boggling. Yeah, I don't even see that comment no more. But basically, they were like, these guys were politicking about street business on these interviews. And I wonder, is that going to change the climate of, you know, the way people podcast, not just in California, but all around the country? You know, some people already picked it up, like, hey, I ain't finna answer that. We seen like these guys, some of these rappers going on DJ Academic's platform, like what's the guy from Florida who was connected to Fulio? Damn, the hell is his name? But when he did that podcast, you know, after the Fulio's death, they was academics had asked him a few questions.
Talking about the ATK niggas, Chuck?
Yeah, Ace, right? Ace.
Ace, yeah. Ace Youngin.
Yeah, Young and Ace, yep. So Young and Ace, you know, you see how he was answering the questions. I seen other guys do it, you know, like, hey man, I ain't talk. Oh, I just seen a guy from Chicago, Q50. He did it with Adam 22 and them. They were talking about some, yeah, you said you had like 8 or 9 hats or something. Hats meaning, I guess, bodies, right? Somebody's dead. So he was like, yeah.
Bro, he couldn't get Q50 locked up too?
Yeah, he was on that. He asked
he definitely asked Q50
about the
that.
hats. And then the Q50.
Oh, no.
Q50 swerved him though.
Yeah, he responded pretty well. He was like, I would have had 20 hats if it was 20 hats available in the store. That was the amount of hats that was available in the store. So,
no way. The youngin didn't say that, bro.
Yeah, he was like, I would have had 20 hats if they had 20 hats in the store. When we went to go get the stuff to shoot the music video, they only had that amount of hats. So that's why I said that. Then they were like, okay, well, you know, in your music, you say this and that. Then he was like, look, bro, I play Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm big on Call of Duty and shit. So when I'm talking this stuff in my music, I'm talking about the game. Like, anybody want to play the game with me or something? You know, so it's like what I was saying is it's different people that swerve these questions. They already picking up on some of these tactics and how these conversations that's going to be circulating online can be used against you. So I wonder is the guys now that's in California, because you got jail podcasts now, dudes doing it live from jail. You got guys that's linked into, you know, the No Jumper podcast, you know, and they come up, they talk about some of their stories in the streets and stuff. So I just wonder, because usually when I interview somebody in regards to, you know, their street life, it's usually a OG, and it's usually somebody who already went to jail for these said crimes. So they already did their time. There's nothing that can happen to them. We got the thing now going on live from the feds. We got some guys that's trying to be free. You know, they trying to get up out that jam. We had the guy X from Xavier Williams from the Bronx, New York, from Bronx River. And, you know, if you know about him, they were saying that he was like, you know, in charge of the sex, money, murder, you know.
He used to run with Hassan Campbell, yeah.
I don't know about that, but he definitely knows Hassan. We gonna have another phone call with him, and I'm gonna break down that soon. But yeah,
my nigga Chuck got the content, y'all. Real
Salute, Chuck.
Salute to Chuck, man.
No, for sure.
I don't know if you can blame the interviewer. If you ask me about a murder and I'm dumb enough to answer the shit, I can't blame you that I answered the fucking question.
Yeah, that's true. But I do know, like, even me being a person that interviews people, I do know how to line it up where, you know, I'm not going to be asking, you know, questions that's going to get you locked up, but it might be some shit like, what about that female you was dating or something? Or what about that fight you had in the club that time? So you can ask a series of questions to get a person open. And then once they so open, I had people shit. Luckily, we weren't live. They got to talking some shit like, hold on, bro. You can't put that in here. You see what I'm saying? So some people do get comfortable as fuck. And if you know, you got drinks flowing, you know, whatever they got going on, they probably a little intoxicated before even sitting down. And then, you know, you got them open. Sometimes people will just run their mouth. I'm not giving them no out, but you know, you got to be conscious of these things, because that shit that I seen with Q50
Thank you, Chuck.
is kind of nasty work, bro.
Chuck, you doing journalist work, bro. You're a journalist, my nigga.
I'm a blogger,
so if these stupid niggas,
a blogger though.
Blogger, same shit, same shit, bro. Yeah. If these niggas is stupid enough to go on the internet and talk about what they fuck they doing in the street, bro, they deserve to go to jail, bro. Come on, man. What we doing here, bro? Real shit.
Can I land?
When they call
Can I
you
land?
Go ahead.
Can I land? Boy, this Black Bang, boy, I'm original Main Street. I'm 58 years old, man. I was on the yard with all them young cats, man. You picked everybody when they was young.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, a lot of them dudes try to go up under that Islamic thing, man, and got their own self twisted in a situation that no matter what happened, them dudes had to come back out here to the streets. So when they hit the streets, you know, ain't no too many Muslims out here in the street. And if they is, they all in the pile. I've been standing with all of them, man. When I say I'm original mainstay, I'm for real. I'm the original Lil Black. Look me up. I'm Big Gucci Uncle from Dark Side 40s. I'm 4 Extra Uncle from Dark Side 40s. I'm Turtle, Spody Face from 40s Uncle. He from the house. I'm they brothers. They're my brothers. They sons.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I'm coming to y'all as real black men when you're talking about this internet and you all these grown men like kids is all over this internet thing. See, this internet thing has a situation, just like the brother said,
of changing your words around, even though they say it out clear as day on the internet or wherever it said that, they're going to flip it because everybody has enemies amongst themselves in the black nation right now. I mean, in every state.
Right.
So I'm the type of person, I've been stepping in and I've been putting a little bit here and there on Instagram and Facebook every now and then. I'm Black Bang on everything. That's my name. Mm-hmm. I'm saying to the brothers, man, it's one thing to keep putting propaganda out there, but then at first I was going to apply the system out here, what y'all got going on, because it turned 4 extra and all them other guys into fist fight. Okay, I took it as a step down because I'm a real member. Real murder, robbery, 4 gun cases, 4 sale cases, Pelican Bay, 2 programs over Salinas Valley, stickers. I don't give a fuck, melee. You can record me. I don't give a fuck about the police, none of FBI. Boy, I'm solid, 100. I know everybody's G homies. I'm just saying for the youngsters, they keep putting that stuff out here. All it's doing is creating a path to keep killing my black folks. See, Crips and Bloods, we all was low. We started from a blue and red rag. See, and we killed because we going to get a snitch and we missed the snitch and killed somebody else's partner. See, and somebody else's partner came back, they didn't like it, and we talked about it. Mm-hmm. See, this is where you get discipline from in everybody's gang banging set. We talked about it. Hey, man, in suits with bitches on side of guns on our lap, enemy right there. Hey, man, with Lil Willie ran over there and just pressured one of the little partners for no reason. See, and we go take care of Willie and the little partner. We don't let no one young, which is 30, maybe 40 years old now on down because they act like kids. We don't let them 1 person or 2 persons go starting a war against we black. And on top of all this, I'm going to just leave y'all with this. No disrespect to none of the Hispanics and the Mexicans and stuff. But they got something going on with the government. We don't. If you understand and pay attention to everything that you guys are talking about, ain't nobody from the government mention nobody black. So listen to the game. I'm going to give it to y'all one time, a little black from Main Street. Look, homies, brothers, nephews, uncles, and fathers, and black women as well. Do not kill no other black. Fight like a man or shut your ass up. Get your ass in the back, stop starting shit. Don't take no gun, 100-round shit and kill all of us off. Don't, because, see, they got something to do with these other races and things. Mm-hmm. But guess what? After them, who they gonna come pick on? Us. And we still out here playing. Man, you better stand up like a man. Y'all see me ride my bike anywhere I go. I'm gonna tell you I'm Lil Black from Main Street. But I don't get down with the gang bang. There's a difference about getting down with the gang bang or not. We chase snitches. We take punk ass motherfuckers who fuck our money off. We get on motherfuckers that turn against us. We didn't say keep killing because my homeboy way back in 1985 got killed and I used to run next to him all the time and I'm still killing at 58 years old. Boy, shut up. Listen to the fucking game. Stop talking shit like you bad. If you can't fight, you got 100-round guns to come outside early in the morning to do what? Kill some more blacks? Boy, after they deal with all these races, don't y'all know it's our turn for them to mess with us? So for now on, all the Mexican dudes is downtown. They trying to fight for their family to stay in America while all these extra jobs and stuff open. I'm advising everybody that's black. And I've been to every motherfucking cell, I was Crip, I was 8 years old. I know all bloods from 1 First Street to 1 I know Riverside all the way back out to Bakersfield. I know every Dibble Lane, every Anthony Park, every Middle Gangster, every blood, Power Brews, everything. I'm just saying. And y'all tap in with me. Because one thing for sure, we're going to be picked on. And we don't need no other black man picking on us while we trying to feed our fucking family. So put on your Robin Hood masks, put on your motherfucking arrows, and nigga, we're going to rob from the rich and come back and feed our fucking family. We're not going to die for nobody. And I'm leaving now. God bless y'all, man. I'm telling you, boy, I'm blessings, Black Bang.
Blessings.
Black power, bro.
Man.
Salute. Whoa, free.
Man. Voila, shalom. Mm-hmm.
So
Walaikum salam.
Yeah.
Rudy Lowe in the building. What's the word?
Yeah, that stuff just makes me so.
Eggy Egg.
Chuck, what's the deal, my boy?
What's good, man? So
Hey, the OG said them niggas was banging Muslims while they was in motherfucking lockup. That's diabolical.
No, that's how it is over here. Every scared nigga become a Muslim.
Facts. That's how it is over here. Shit. Man.
The Muslims ain't scared.
Let me see.
Yeah, they take care of their people. You heard them niggas yelling, "Fruit, get out the way."
Oh, that's a big fact. Niggas mobbing.
In New Jersey, you can't be in the black mob unless you're Muslim.
That's not a fact.
Yeah. Adam 22 shit go. Oh, there you go, right there. So live bites. So I don't know if the people that just came in the building. So I had played a video earlier that was on live bites, and on this video, you know, it was basically the caption had said that. Hold on 1 second. The caption had said that Big U just told on himself. Fans say he was self-snitching after posting a video about making people check in to film movies. And then they say, why don't y'all have Elon Musk and George Zimmerman check in? Now, let me play this video for y'all.
That's how we do it, man. Top flight, baby. Yeah. GB running this here movie set in the hood. Come on out here. Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. Sure. Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in, oh well. Check your ass out. We're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check it all of your equipment. Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, man. Top flight, baby. Yeah. GB running this here movie set in the hood. Come on out here. Coming out here and checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. Sure. Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in, oh well. Check your ass out. We're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check it all of your equipment.
So y'all hear that, and you know, I'm reading through the comments. People like they gonna play this in court. So he was making the major Hollywood executives and producers check in, especially non-black ones. I'm just curious. Big U and Jay Prince like to extort their own people, but never ask to check in or pay him money. Shaking my head. We really hate each other. Who doing the checking in now? Say the Fed said check in. So yeah, y'all hearing what's going on? Like, do you think that that's going to be used in court? Because I know that video kind of outlines some of the shit that they were saying inside of the actual indictment that I read, and they were saying about checking in and, you know, extortion plays, you know, to even people that's inside the community, and they mentioned a dispensary. Go ahead, you got something to say, Black?
Yeah, my thing is that on that note right there, I'm gonna just give my information about my physical situation. For murder, let me educate everybody. It's 100 mistakes made in any murders. See, even if I had robbery, I even hostage somebody, took them in another room, and then I killed them. The only really thing they want our black man for is that murder, and they want the murder weapon. Them other little cases is really like to make the outside world think that this dude is really a monster. We all know this guy, man. We heard of him, man. He's a plain human, just like all of us. But we can get twisted sometimes. When we out here making all this money. Blackton been out here making all this money, man. Y'all hear about him? I ain't got a dime at home. They come rob me and kill me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the propaganda is them whole getting him. Why they really want him? Because they know he's a killer. Man, they chased me down, man. So they chased me down. They kicked in everything I know, and they came up with dope out of this room. They hit my sister. I had a gun over there. You know, it's all kinds of stuff they try to put on me. But at the end of the day, I got 39 years to life for murder. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the fight all before the murder, the scuffle, the whatever, broken windows, missing teeth in other people's body, whatever the fuck it was. They still stuck me at the end of the day for murder. So him being wanted like that, put all these marshals in, all them people doing is showing off. They showing the world that we can put 4 corners around a round ball. A circle, they can put 4 corners. These motherfuckers think they got that power. They ain't got that power. We can protect him. We can all be citizens of being black people and protect him in the way that they would never ever even understand. But we all have to stand down because it takes one man to get his own self into things like this. So he has to sit there in peace and he has to sit and pray on it. Majority of that stuff gonna go away, man. You need evidence to prove everything, but they're gonna make sure they prove one thing out of it. And I know, we all know what that's gonna come about. We pray that it don't, but that's my facts on that. He can't get away right now.
All right, salute.
I'm from Baltimore, right? And I remember when the Wire was shooting here, we would send community activists, let's say, to let these people know, like, look, you shooting on our block, you shutting our whole block down, we can't even get up here, and you're not even putting nobody on. So if you're not basically checking in with us, why should we let you shoot on our block? You got to look out for the people around here. So to me, that's what I feel like Big U was saying. At least that's the way his lawyer can spin it.
Okay, on that note right there, you is very right, man. The people around us is who raised us. If I'm claiming this hood right there where you live, if I'm claiming that block right there where you live, right now, physically, and I mess up to the core to where I start treating my neighbors all fucked up and things, then it's something to really like stick me under the ground. But he has what we call leniency out here. Everybody they either looked out for this and that. See, they and truthful is supposed to be there and honesty and and support. But it's just something about the situation that him and our society, our neighbors, we're not the one that's pushing something. Something else is becoming over the boy. And I'm just leaving it like that. And that's facts. It don't have nothing to do with us out here in these gangs. Don't have nothing to do with his profits and all the stuff he's doing. It's something else that he was tied to, period. And it ran amok. Running amok means the line is over with. Ain't no more road. And it was something that had to be done. So in order to get him, they made him out to be a monster. That's all I can say. Made every neighbor, to everybody that he know, turn their head away from him. That's all I can say.
Yeah, let me play this video. Salute to that. Yo, Stack City, what's the word?
Hey, yo, did you see that DM'd you just now?
Nah. Hold on.
600, bro. He was a cop the whole time. Bro, look at that shit, bro. He's in.
That's the shit I'm talking about right there. Oh shit! See, you said it right there. I said, man, something else is becoming up. Oh shit! Break it down. Ooh.
Yo, bro, listen, bro. The nigga on a live, bro. Police called him. Said, "Come down to the precinct. We got the award." He said, "We got a surprise."
Oh yeah, I seen.
He goes down there. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, you talking about when he went to go get the chain?
Yeah,
they said
that's
it was
old.
It's old. They said it was a skit that happened probably 2 years ago. He definitely caught backlash from that and still catching backlash apparently. But yeah, it was supposed to be a skit. I'm not sure, bro. Like honestly, I do know he said he do security. So that's possible. Security usually have relationships with law enforcement. So But let me play this video real quick. This is Big U responding to about the, get hit with these RICO charges. This is right before he turns himself in. So let's get to the content. Shout out to guy Spider Loke.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating.
Stop right there just a second. So remember we was talking about earlier about how people can have an idea that these people are on to them and they coming. So I think he's saying that right here, right? How he's saying that, they had went to the FBI had went to the people, the county, and was like, yo, don't give him no more money. Probably he's under investigation. He talking about the fact that, let me repeat it for y'all one more time. Let me go back a little bit.
Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble.
Oh yeah, they, like you said, they stopping celebrities from donating. Basically like shit, he hot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that he had an idea that this shit was coming down the pipeline too, bro. It just sounds like it, because if all these are, this didn't take place, all these events didn't take place the day before. This had to been, possibly some months process of, different things. And Big U was just on the news back in December for the Christmas drive, and his truck had got stolen. I didn't see anything about that in the paperwork, but hopefully it wasn't anything fraudulent, because I did see people on social media was saying that shit was a play. So hopefully it wasn't, because of course the Fed's going to investigate that too. So it's crazy. Let's get back to it.
Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though, because I ain't did nothing.
Were you injured in a car accident? Then let me ask you a question. Would you rather get $5,000 from your insurance company or get a check for $70,000?
$70,000.
This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up, all of it until they lock me up. This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. This shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all. I don't even know what to say. 21 years, I've elevated my family. Come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go.
Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody, and we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals. The affidavit filed with the criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities. I want to stress that the allegations here in the complaint are allegations only, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Henley and the street gang here. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the rolling 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, Developing Options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to.
Yeah, so y'all heard that, and I seen in the comments some people was like, that was a bad idea to make this video. Now, and then I also seen others was saying that we didn't put you here, so why you mad at everybody else? You know, so what's y'all thoughts on that? You think it was a bad look for him to do that video?
No, I think he should have been fighting back a long time ago, and this narrative wouldn't have been out there on him like that. That's what a lot of it is, I think.
But
people put narratives out there, and he didn't fight back.
He has been fighting back with narratives and shit. Like I personally, talked to him a couple of times on this app. What what he had going on. I talked to him years ago in Keto Room. She had let me ask him a few questions, and then I had talked to him about developing options in Damu Kiwe Room. So he definitely been defending himself. And I remember talking to one guy, and I was like, "Yo, bro, it's like I don't know the way he's responding. I think you say you cool with him. You should tell him don't respond to shit. You know what I'm saying? And stay off the internet because it is what it is. But then it's another variable involved in that is it's an old saying. It's like if a lie unchecked becomes the truth. So a lie unchecked becomes the truth. So you got to keep that in mind too. So it's a crazy, unfortunate situation, man. This guy, he definitely I don't personally know him, from the look of things. Like I said, Christmas they supposed to gave out a truckload of toys. I think that was like their 12th year or something like that. I forget how many years they've been doing it, but some years, backpacks, shit like that. So maybe they gonna take that into consideration if he went about it the right way. But all these other things, like he's getting hit with a sex trafficking. He's telling somebody to drive a prostitute from one state to another state. He's getting hit with fraud. Fraud in the U.S. government during the whole COVID situation when it comes to the payroll protection program. He's been hit with the whole RICO. It's a conspiracy. It's a bunch of things that's taking place right now, man.
Well, it sounds like a bunch of reaching, except for that murder that they're trying to put on him. Everything else sounds like that shit is flimsy. All of it, except for the murder.
Yeah. They said the same shit about Herb Gotti. Remember the Herb Gotti case? They went around to all the celebrities, tell them not to help them, or they was going to investigate them because they wanted the nigga Prince. They doing the same thing to him.
Right. Yeah, I can see you can make them comparisons. The only difference is that Irv Gotti and them wasn't a head of an organization, as far as a street gang. So that's a different variable. They were saying that Irv Gotti and them was using their record label money to help facilitate some of the street crimes that was being involved in that particular area, involving somebody that they were very close to. I actually interviewed Chris Gotti on that. Yep, I interviewed Chris Gotti about that shit, which is Irv Gotti's brother.
Well, but ultimately, what's the difference, right? It's really people who connected to the street and people who connected to legal black money, right?
Yep.
I read where they're saying that Adrian Bronner is involved in this shit.
Yeah.
Because he tricked some NBA player out of $6 million, and Big U said, "Yo, man, you gonna get that shit back?"
Yep.
He said, "You can't be taking money from people, man." And he was trying to get that money. So he don't sound like a bad guy. He just sound like a man with some muscle who knew how to work things. He don't sound like he was. That don't sound like nothing that a bad guy would do, right? Because a dude who was on some bullshit when it went to Adrian Brown said, "Man, look, you're gonna give me some of that money." He said, "Nah, give that money back to the people, man."
Yeah, but they outlined it as so it wasn't just a conversation, because you're right, that do sound good, but then it wasn't just a conversation about okay, hey bro, give him his money back, and that's the end of it. So apparently they had picked up like a couple of $100,000 from the guy they got the money back, who got his money back. So it was a fee involved.
Which it should have.
Is there anything wrong with that though?
Hell no, ain't nothing wrong with it.
I don't think so, but I guess apparently he must broke some type of law about doing that, because it's in the paper.
He didn't break the law, bro. That's nothing. It's nothing illegal about any of that. Although you can't find one law that he broke by doing that. Like if we go search for it right now, we couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing he did was he told a guy that he was going to get his money back. Jeff, all of them, bro. I could name a couple of other people that have done stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. He actually he helped somebody. Just think about it. He literally helped somebody. Adrian Bonner was using trick dice. Took $6 million from NBA players. One dude gets $6 million. One dude able to get his money back because he tapped in. He know Big U. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. But the police wasn't going to do it.
Right. Let's hear what 600 got to say about this.
Off themselves. Is that real?
No, you know what? When a person told me that this morning, I ran with it. And they said, no, that was a lie.
All right, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Much respect, man.
Yeah.
Stay safe to you.
Go back a little bit.
Robberies, all kind of goofy shit. This nigga goofy as a motherfucker, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm saying free Big. You don't think the nigga in jail. You feel me? Nigga ain't like this nigga fugitive. You feel me? I said, oh man, that nigga's a goddamn fugitive, man. Where you think he gonna go? Them niggas, hey, listen, man, they got Osama bin Laden, man. You think I'll get your big fat black ass, nigga? You ain't got no money like that, nigga. You probably ain't too far, nigga. I said, they gonna get his fat ass. His fat ass gonna be like walking in there all fat. Damn. Little do we know, as soon as they booked his ass, you know what he did? He started being like a girl. Man, they did it 600. Y'all need to go arrest 600 and whack 100. You buster ass nigga, bro. You telling the feds to come arrest me, nigga? You's a rat. This the same bitch ass shit he did, bro. When he told on Eddie Boy, my nigga. You ain't even in custody yet, nigga. Why are you throwing my name out there, my nigga? Go take care of your business, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't fuck with you, nigga. We ops, nigga. But this is what you do. See, when he get mad and pressured, he get like a girl, like a little bitch. Like he start just throwing shit out there. Like he's incriminating himself too. I'm like, he said, man, 600 was there when the feds hit my house. Huh? I just showed you my text message. How am I with the feds, bro? Like when do I get so I get to go kick it with the feds, nigga? And then they say, I'm the fed. Like, that don't hurt me, bro. Like, if I can go be a fed, I go apply, bro. Like, that's a benefit. They got benefits, bro. Like, that don't affect me. Your little gangbang rules from 30, 40 years ago, that don't scare me, bro. You's a buster, nigga. I called out Big U, nigga, when nobody wanted to read his paperwork, nigga. I was on there called nigga rat, nigga, and pop up everywhere, nigga, for 2 years straight, nigga. That buster ass nigga ain't pop up nowhere I was at, nigga. 2 years straight, nigga, rat buster, nigga. I've been going to the same gym, same parking lot, same motherfucking beach, same workout area, same restaurant, nigga, for 2 years straight. You little busters never put up. You know why? Because I'll blow your fucking face off. You come close to me, nigga. Come playing, nigga. And you niggas is rats, nigga. So, let's get into the shit. Let's get into the shits. So, go look at WAC 100 page. You feel me? Date back to March 3rd. They already told us they got the DNA tied into the body. We already know this. Go back to March 3rd. Wax is texting, like, text his wife. He's texting his wife. Hey, bro, they got your DNA on that body. Nigga, you need to get up out of here. Go somewhere, bro. They got you. You feel me? It's like he's still hanging around. We like, is this nigga working, cuz? Like, man, fuck it. Put it out there, bro. You feel me? Put it out there. Press the info. You feel me? It's exposing him at the same time, but it's at the same time, we letting him know. It's like he not listening. Like, nigga, they tied you to the body, nigga. You feel me? They're giving us info that we ain't supposed to tell, nigga. We going against law enforcement, bro. For these fake, stupid street rules. Cooperating with them, we wouldn't have said nothing. But I guess he did good because he wasn't home when they came. You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all read the paperwork? They told on Big U. They all telling. We also got some witnesses, right? Who gonna tell first? And why they gonna tell? And who they gonna tell on? Because, you know, you got superseding indictments that come when everybody say, well, I really didn't do that, man. You know, Big Meech, you see what Big Meech did. You see what all the niggas them rats and busters be doing, bro. Hey, bro, listen, bro. Ain't none of them niggas gonna take no 20 years, my nigga, for Big U. Bricc baby dope sick. He already got a sealed indictment in Jersey right now. Right now. Sealed indictment. He can't
Oh, damn. So the indictment, hold on, let me pause this.
He like,
So 600 is saying that indictment that sealed for Bricc Baby is coming out of New Jersey. Wow. It's fucking crazy. They just had a big indictment in Jersey like 2 years ago. You know, it took down the rapper who surfed. So, damn.
You seem to know a lot about that type shit. Huh?
Yeah.
A lot about it.
Yeah, you seem to know a lot, for sure. You got some insiders. Let's get to the content. Yo, Rich Dollar.
Give me a pill. Give me a pill, cuz. 6 out, cuz. Give me a pill. Yeah, give me a pill. I tell you. I'm trying to go home, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. 6 out, cuz. I'm on neighborhood crib. I ain't do that.
The fuck?
Hey, listen. These niggas is busters, bro. Like, I can't believe.
Hey, that's what I said earlier. I was like, whoever gonna tell, they gonna be like, look, I didn't know I was doing something illegal, but I'll tell you what they did. Damn.
This nigga Big U got out of prison, right? This nigga got a good job. It's hard for felons to get good jobs, bro. This nigga got a good job. Able to hire his family, hire his friends, hire homies who've been to the pen who can't get a job. Oh, when they get fired, they're gonna be back living on their grandmother couch. They're done. But it's like you have all that, and you're still catching a RICO case. This nigga's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga be 60 years old next year in the federal penitentiary. This nigga Luce Cannon is 42 years old. Listening to a 60-year-old nigga getting a RICO. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. So it's damn. Because Luce Cannon was saying that was cap about them when they were saying that Luce Cannon was 42 years old. So 600 is saying that Luce Cannon is 42 years old now. And shit.
But he wasn't saying that when Luce Cannon was out though.
Damn, this shit's tricky. Wow. Wow, y'all.
And like, them niggas is grown niggas, bro. Like, you would think these niggas some young niggas, bro. These niggas in their 40s, bro. These niggas got kids and families, bro. Like, nigga do a dub, a nigga like, bro, you ain't, what you gonna be on the internet when you turn 70? Like, man, I did some fair time, man. Niggas is fucked, bro. Hey, listen, them niggas is fucked up, bro. But they mad at me. They mad at me because, see, I can tote these things. You feel me? I can tote these things. You feel me? I can throw these things and tote these things legally. Travel the world legally. Go where I want, when I want legally. Yeah. See, they mad at me because, see, I've never told. See, this is why I can comfortably play and make little skits about the police because, nigga, I ain't know about paperwork, bro. Oh, no, I ain't know no paperwork. I ain't make no statements. I don't hang with rats. Them niggas is mad because them niggas is on paperwork. Them niggas is known for being rats. And on top of all that, I'm going to say 75% of my homies is rats, busters, and rat lovers, bro. How many niggas read that Big U paperwork? Not to mention, before I came along, bro, I was 7 years old when them niggas told, bro. That nigga told nigga 94. What was that, 84? What that nigga tell? I got to call 80 boy.
Was he hanging with him after 94?
Paperwork, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Homies just ain't really like that, bro. That's why that's why I don't even be caring next time. But I know I probably missed 1,000 questions. You feel me? Gang, neighborhood, nigga, still all to the good, nigga. I'm hood. What's up with it? Over 40 go like that. CB4. Big U's a bust. That nigga been a buster, man. What up, cuz? Oh, the homie just called me. CW1, that's you? I think CW1 got robbed. Hey, bro, ain't nobody never drew down on me and robbed me ever in my life, bro. I don't know what y'all thinking, bro. It's a reason why niggas ain't pulled up to my locations yet, bro. I just got this gun license. Oh, I just got this. It's a reason why a nigga ain't pulled up on me. Oh, no. Niggas ain't dumb. And then why niggas saying, man, pull up on you for what, man? So nigga go to jail. Hey, bro, gangbangers I know ain't scared of death or jail, bro. Hey, bro, I used
That
to
is
risk my
true.
life and my freedom for this shit.
That's fucking true. And I said that to some of these internet niggas that be on here, and them niggas be so-called trying to threaten me low-key, right? And it's like, yo, go get your man. Why you so scared of your man, idiot? Oh, well, they work with the police. Man, I'm from Chicago, and I know them LA niggas get down like that too. Niggas will be under your car, man. They won't give a fuck. They're hiding your bushes if they really want to get you. Niggas hit police. They do all that shit. You feel me? That's the part of the streets. But
now, who you know killing police, bro?
None of your business. But I definitely know somebody who killed the police officer for sure.
But yo, this shit apply to 600 too. Big U mocked the nigga out on camera, and he ain't do shit.
Say what? Where you go? Oh, somebody kicked your ass. Damn.
Damn, somebody don't want to hear my opinion.
Yeah, they tired of you, nigga. But yeah,
I just gotta tell the truth though, Chuck. He mocked them out, and 600 ain't do shit.
Well, I wouldn't say like, bro. Okay, so I heard, right, when I was dealing with these people, these other so-called niggas and shit, right? They had gave me some information that 600 actually did have a fight with Big U before, bro, at the gym. They put on gloves and they fought. So, you know,
and Big U punished them. That's why he ain't want to fight the next time, right?
But listen, if that was like what you saying, if that was true, why he pull up though? Because he did pull up.
Yeah,
give him some
he pulled up to pay homage though. He pulled up to pay homage to the nigga.
Matter. He still pulled up. Some people they say ducking. You ducking that shit, right? He did pull up, so I don't know. You know, so that's just my opinion. The way I see it, like, well, he did pull up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You got smoke with a motherfucker. They like, yeah, meet me here. And you like, I bet. And then you pull up and ain't no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's kind of like the situation with me and the Bozo Stan G. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he was doing it for content, but he calling me out like he gonna put his paws on my face and all this shit. And then it wasn't that, you know. But
at least y'all had that energy in person. He didn't have that energy in person. Y'all squared off. Y'all might not have fought, but at least y'all squared off. 600 ain't had that energy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because if he probably would have squared off, probably would have been bing, bing, bong. Because that's what they told. That's what they were saying about me. Like, yeah, Chuck, you should have punched the nigga out, or you know, da 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 da. So I get that 100% too, for sure.
The dude just said that if he could become a Fed, he would because he got good benefits, but he can't. What else y'all need to hear?
That was funny as hell. But he telling the truth though. Like, shit, you know, most people when they get a certain age, bro, they think like, damn, I should have took that job working for the motherfucking transportations, you know, the bus service and shit in my city. Damn, bro, I should have worked for the railroad, bro. Fuck. Now got these odd ass jobs and shit. Or I should have joined the union I joined it at 35 when I should have joined this shit at 21, man. I'm here with these guys. They been in this shit since fucking 21. They got all the money right now. Cause I remember when my cousin first came home from prison, you know, and I think I was like 15 or something, and that was my buddy, you know what I'm saying? And he used to tell me like his big thing was like, yo, I want you to know something. I want you to know, because you know 22s was big back then, 24s was big back then. He like, you see all these niggas in these nice whips and shit, these 22s or 24s, bro, that ain't all street money, bro. Some of these niggas got jobs. I want you to know that, nigga. You can get you a job and obtain all that shit. That was some real shit cuz ever said. You know what I'm saying? I always think back on it. You know, of course, cuz he's a crash out. He the reason that I even moved to Vegas. By the time I got to Vegas, his ass was locked up again. He had to do like 7. I was in Atlanta. He got out. Then he locked his ass up again for a triple murder out here in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they gave him the death penalty. But he did have some good words when he came to that, though. You know, so salute to cuz. He'll be home. He do got an out date because he did cop out. He had some good attorneys. The people that don't like the death penalty came and helped him out. So he got an out date. But yeah, it's crazy. Play some of this 600 shit.
Shit, bro. If it's up, nigga. Niggas are scared to go to jail. They scared to go to jail? Come on, like come play ball. What you mean? Man, I'm gonna go to jail if I come over there. Hey, bro, listen, that's the decision you made, bro. This come with death or prison. You're gonna go to death. You're gonna go to death or prison. You want a game bag? That's what we sign up for. So what's the? Oh man, you want some police shit, man? Saying come up there, you got a gun. Yeah, I got a gun, nigga. You supposed to have a gun. But you tough, right? Like come play ball. Come on, you know what I'm at. Come on, what y'all waiting on? Busters. Niggas busters.
So we're gonna stop it there. I'm gonna get the people to chime in. Like yo, Rich, let me start off with you busy, bro?
What you say, Chuck?
You busy right now?
No, I'm cool.
All right, shit. We live on YouTube. Hey, bro, like, what's your thoughts on this whole thing, bro? Because I noticed that I don't think this is more so, even though they naming him as the leader of the 60s, but this is a big Rico, just like what 600 said a couple of years ago that Bricc Baby had told him, like, don't worry, it's not a 6-0 Rico, it's actually a big U Rico. And if y'all don't know the name of this particular Rico, it's called Operation Draw Down. And people that not familiar maybe with Big U, but his street name is Big Draws. So draws down. And it's crazy because like them two things together, it just make me think about the Spider Loke song, when Big U was like, don't get caught with your draws down. Don't get caught with your draws down. And then, in a sense, he got caught with his draws down because he facing a damn Rico, so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Bad business. But what's your thoughts on it, bro? You think that he got any chance of beating this?
Me, myself, nah, I don't think he got no chance of beating. There might be a couple charges that he got a chance of beating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, but well, it's not funny, but it's like crazy. But the murder charges might be the ones that he might be able to beat. Especially with the feds, that might be the one he might be able to beat. But the conspiracy and the extortion of the strip clubs and the weed spots.
Yeah, he telling them to take the prostitute from one state to another state.
Yeah. I don't think that ain't gonna go. They heavy on that human trafficking.
I wonder why Bricc Baby, like, cause Bricc Baby had did that live with Luce Cannon and shit like the day before, and on there Luce Cannon asked him a couple of specific questions. He was like, "Yo, when you got picked up by the feds, Big, you got picked up by the feds too, right?" Bricc Baby agreed, and then he went on and said that I got picked up by the feds too, right? He agreed. And then he also mentioned the fact that he said that, yo, Big U is blackmailing you. He got something over your head. You know that. He like, nah, Big U not blackmailing me. Me and Big U did something together. And, he referenced that, right? And that's actually in the paperwork. You think they're going to be able to use that and try to tie that into that, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, that's conspiracy.
Right. That's what I thought.
That's
conspiracy to what, though? He didn't say what it was.
You don't got to say what it was.
You don't got to say what it was. They're conspiring to criminal activity.
But how we know it's criminal if he didn't say what it was?
Their whole association is based off criminality. And that's been proven.
Yeah, that's
what a conspiracy is, bro.
I thought they grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
what you mean? I know they both 60.
It don't have to have foundation of truth. It just have to have some sort of theory.
That shit right there, bro. You hit it right on the head. There's people in the feds right now, 200 kilos, and they ain't get caught with 1 gram of coke.
That's a fact, bro.
I just talked to
like
X.
Big Meat.
I just talked to X from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, and Xavier Williams, and he told me about that. He said that on his case, it was some witnesses. He got caught with, I think, 5 grams or some shit, right? But on his case, it was some witnesses saying that they had sold him 100 bricks at a time, and it totaled up to 500 bricks. So that they gave him the time for that shit, even though they never call him with the 500 bricks.
We call that ghost dope, bro. Ghost dope. That's what it's called.
Yep. And then I also heard something too, like say the feds is following you for 2 years, right? And you moving the key a week. You know what I'm saying? What is it? 52 weeks in a
52
year?
keys.
Yeah, you double that.
That's exactly what they're gonna give you too.
They gonna give you the time and say that you moved. What would that be? 104 bricks. They'll say that you in 2 years, you move 104 bricks, and your shit gonna say like you moved 104 bricks, even though you was moving 1 brick at a time.
And then they're gonna calculate the street value to the point where it's gonna be so high that it's gonna be like you made
I had to cop out.
150 million.
And if you had a gun, if anybody had a gun, that's a whole another 15 years.
Yep. And then they only revealed 1 murder, but if you notice, they said murders. So it must be some more murders going on in this case that they haven't revealed. And we've seen it. You see it with the little Dirk situation right now. You know, they reveal certain things in moments. We see it with the Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? They reveal certain things in moments. You know, I'm using
bro. It's like when the ship is sailing and a ship sinks, you think it's only that little piece of ice that caught and put a hole in it, but really it's a whole iceberg that goes all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. This shit gonna hit deep. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see if you've been following somebody for 10 years and that person didn't know that they were being followed, but they did know because they were in communication with law enforcement. It's like one of their agents or somebody that worked with them went rogue. I mean, we've seen a number of indictments that this particular individual's name has been in. We've seen that name, Eugene Henley, in the Sue Surf indictment out of New Jersey. We've seen this dude go on a world tour where he went to every gang neighborhood in the United States. He went to New York. He went to Georgia. Everybody greeted him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, we basically covered that shit. We chronicled this whole thing while it was going down. So you could just go back over there for the Cloud Chaser. We basically covered this whole thing play by play, Chuck.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I would say so because if you think about it, we covered. Remember when Big U went and he went to New York and he met up with Jim Jones and Mano, and they came up and met up with him, and then he went out to Atlanta. Then he met up with Rondo and all of them niggas, and he went here and he went there, and niggas was taking them into their neighborhoods, their gang areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Almost like he was becoming the don of gangs throughout the United States.
Right. And they did mention that too in the paperwork, how, you know, it's not just the 6 O's, but he's tied into other gangs as well. So
right.
So,
and go ahead, brother.
What y'all think? This is my theory, but I came up with this a couple years ago. Is that what you keep seeing when you see them locking people up who connected to the music industry? A lot of these people are affiliated. What you're watching, right? You're watching the government try to stop the creation of a national black syndicate. That's what you're watching right now as we speak. It's been going on for
you
years.
said a black syndicate. What you mean, like describe what
a
you mean.
A national black mob where people have territory and they work together in order to pool their resources to obtain power. That's what you're watching. That's the reason.
Yeah, but ain't nothing wrong with that in a sense. It becomes wrong when it's illegal activities being involved because, you know, just like Kanye West, he calls out the Jews. They do that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know Mexicans that do shit like that. I know the Arabs, they do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll live in the house with 15 people, everybody going out to work, and they putting all their money together and go buy a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So it's
not the same thing.
Them plays are definitely out there. But when you're talking about, okay, it's 15 people in this house, or say that we got 3 houses on this block and there's 15 of us, and, you know, 10 of us decide to go get a job, but 5 of us are going around robbing and selling drugs, but we all putting our money in, then it becomes criminal.
Yeah. No, I think what he's saying, Chuck, is they were trying to disrupt a black power structure that was starting to get a groundswell.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, but at that point, brother, I want to disagree with that point and get some pushback on that, because the reason why I feel like they don't have to do that is because black wealth comes from capitulating to the to the demands of white supremacy. You see what I'm saying? All of these brothers who ascertain their wealth, they ascertain their wealth by ingratiating themselves to white interests. And then once they do that, yeah, they have a certain amount of wealth, but the minute they try to jump off the plantation, that wealth is snatched from under them. And we've seen that even from billionaires, you know? So I don't think
that's a belief system. I respect it, bro, but that's not necessarily a fact of life. And that's the whole point of people who are involved in the underground economy coming together. The people who, those are the only people that can actually come together. The people who are outside of the black market, they have already submitted to the will of white supremacy. It's the brothers in the street who have not. And that's the reason why it's so important for the government, local, state, and federal, to stop the creation. I'm going to say it again, bro. Y'all going to see it. As I said it, y'all going to see it. Stop the creation of a national black syndicate. That's the reason why Puffy in there, too. The music business and street shit is really connected in a different way that it's never been ever in the history of America.
I think it always been connected. I think that people are just, you know, like you said. I think
I was gonna say the same thing too.
I think you got the idea, but back in the day, it could have been, you know, $1 million funneling through the hoods and some shit. You talking these guys 20 million. You know what 20 million you do in the hood?
But
like,
black people need to go back further towards the 1930s with the speakeasies. The underworld has always been there for black entertainment, back even with Cab Calloway on into jazz and on into, we seen, what was that? When we seen that record, we seen that shit a million times. Yeah, the underworld always gotta fuel the music industry.
Yeah, so right, so I'm not guessing, right? So what I'm saying, it's never been like this. If you listen to my words for what they mean and not what you believe they mean, I could back all of this shit up, no matter how.
No, I feel you, brother. We're not going to, you know, it's
no doubt. For one, yeah, we're not trying to disrespect your point.
We on the platform, so it's good to have, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of like,
dissenting opinion.
Bit of pushback.
Absolutely, I understand. But what you're saying, though, bro, and is so the gangs and everybody is moving around more. There's never been this much money in the music business.
I believe that. Yeah. I believe that 100%.
The street organizations are moving around from different cities because there are rappers who promote a certain lifestyle, and it makes it easier for gangs
nowadays, like
street organizations to recruit.
Yeah, then nowadays, if you really look at it, these younger guys are doing good, I think, when it comes to, you know, helping out the guys in their community, you know what I'm saying, whether male or female. And what I mean by that is the fact that most of the time when you see these rappers and they start the trend and they start getting a little money, you see 10 guys coming behind them, you know, whether they getting paid $1,000 a week or, you know, $5,000 a week. That money still benefiting, even though they on the road, it's still benefiting the household from their community. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely being looked at, I'm pretty sure, because we know why the FBI was even started. You know what I'm saying? We know why J. Edgar Hoover started the FBI. It was to take down all the black organizations that was, you know, congregating and meeting up on anything and everything. Back then they said if you were, it's kind of like how they came up with the gang shit in Chicago, where you couldn't walk down the street with more than 3 people, or they'll pull you over and possibly arrest you because it you know, it's just too many people, right? It's the same thing. The feds did that way long ago when they first started. If you, like, say you in your church, you got a small church, it's 10 of y'all, right? And you meet up in the house and y'all talk about different issues inside the community, FBI will knock on your door, bro, and tell y'all couldn't do that or you going to jail. So, you know, nowadays when we seeing what we seeing, they got a little bit more sophisticated and they can use different laws so it don't look, for the perception of it, you know, the general public, it don't look like they're targeting you. But at the end of the day, they definitely be targeting people for sure. Because that's what the conspiracy is about. Like, how the fuck do you beat a conspiracy charge? I talk to a lot of guys. It's very hard. Like, shit, the chances of you beating this a conspiracy charge is probably like 99.5% that you won't. You know what I'm saying? So you got a 0.5% that you will. That's very unlikely. But
it's
tomorrow,
hard, but not impossible.
we going it's not impossible. We gonna have Tommy Walker up tomorrow. If y'all not familiar with Tommy Walker, he gonna break down the Big U paperwork for us. And you know, he ain't freed tons of people. He freed himself. You know, he was he had did 20 plus years, and then freed himself. He had freed Guy Fisher, Prince from the Supreme Team, who just came home. He helped free him. Right now they're working on Xavier Williams. You know, he's associated. Well, they got him associated with. We don't know if that's true or not, so we're gonna put that on him. But he's supposed to be one of the leaders of the Sex Money Murder out of New York, Bronx, New York. But you know, it's tons of guys, and since he's been out, he's freed over 1,000 people. So he also got a new app that's out that I put the link in. I need to start putting a link in all my videos. That's what I'm gonna do, matter of fact. But I'll put the link down there in my video where you could download this app, and it's on Chat GPT. It's like an add-on, and you can exit questions like, hey, I'm being pulled over, I don't have any license, what do I do? And it'll tell you what you can do and what's your options. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he said that he want to make it free. Right now it's free. But he said he might have to charge like a little small fee, probably like a few dollars or some shit a month for people to use it. But you know, it's definitely things, bro. And I know a lot of people, they talk about my platform, all it's messy and all this shit and this and that, bro. Of course, I'm a blogger, so we dive into a lot of different subjects, you know, and sometimes death even hit the table where you got to talk about someone dying. But what we do try to do is just inform people of different, you know, situations that they might not be informed on, you know. So y'all go check out that, man. We did a live with Tommy Walker like a couple of days ago. It's a dope ass live. We chimed in on a lot of different things, man, that can help a lot of people that they didn't have no idea, you know, that these, because he did Fed time, so he's familiar with the whole federal system. You know, hey Rich, what he called it? Rich, you still there? What did he call it? Sentence manipulation or something like that. Forgot what it was. It was like sentence manipulation, but they do some shit, bro. They do some shit, gang. That'll fuck you up, fuck your head up. If you understand, once you figure it out and understand, like, whoa, they doing what? That's why all these enhancements came. They'll slap you on the wrist for 2 grams of weed, but tell you, like, look, man, we'll let you out, slap you on the wrist, but you got to sign this. And if you caught again within the next 2 years, say, with any weed, we're gonna up the charge. Now you're facing 6 months to a year in jail. Okay, if you get caught for the 3rd time, now you're gonna be facing 5 years in jail, all for 2 grams of weed. You feel me?
Yeah, the feds got high conviction rate, but not because they took somebody to trial. Most people cop out because they scared.
Yeah. No, for sure. Shit, my damn stylist finally hitting me back and shit. Gotta get my hair done today. It's crazy, but yeah, man, I want y'all to, you know, chime in. Tomorrow that live gonna be dope, though. I'm pretty sure that shit gonna be dope. See that. Where is it at? 600 still. Let me play a little bit of more 600.
Okay. That dude's a rat. So listen, I had some news, right? But we're not going to break it just yet. You want to take a wild guess? So look, let me tell you how I work in affairs, right? Everybody called me, right? They book everybody, and they all go to court 9 in the morning. Y'all want to take a wild guess? Who got a get out of jail free card and didn't have to go to court today? That nigga didn't show up at court. They already telling. Hey, listen, ain't nobody about to go do 20, 30 years for Big U. It's not about to happen. It ain't about to happen, bro. That nigga didn't even go to court. Listen, bro. Listen, homie. Y'all gotta go watch my videos, bro. We've been pushing this for 2 years, man. We've been pushing this for 2 years, man. You feel what I'm saying? Stop messing with niggas who cannot show you how they got out of jail. You can stop messing with niggas who cannot show you when they go to court, what they went to jail for, what's their status, when your next court date. You have to leave them people alone if you're in the streets. Now, if you're not in the streets, it really don't matter. I ain't broke a law in 10 years, bro. You feel me? I ain't broke a law in 10 years, man. I ain't in Eureka, man. This nigga Big, you said, man, y'all should go arrest. He more worried about us than taking care of his business, bro. Then this nigga made a video, start talking about he applied for PP. That nigga need a PR. That nigga was talking about, nigga, he applied for PPPs. Man, I used that shit to pay my mortgage. Nigga, they gonna take your house, nigga. Why would you say that? Like, well, why would you say you use that shit? They obviously charging you for funding a criminal enterprise, right? Why would you say you paid your mortgage with the money? Now they're going to seize the property. Like, you don't care about your family, man? This nigga crazy. Hey, listen, bro. That nigga said that, bro. Go look. He got me blocked. You got to go look at Crenshaw Cougar page. That buster ass nigga got me blocked from all his little punk ass pages, right? And he said, man, I paid my mortgage with that money. That nigga crazy. He don't care about his family, bro. Hey, listen, I covered my first case in 05 when I had a $1.5 million bill. I wanted to go clean my house out and turn myself in, nigga, so they wouldn't go kick in my mama's house, bro. I'm not going to involve other people in my shit. That's what I'm not about to do. All my cases, I'm pleading guilty. Yes, I did it. Take me to jail. I don't have no information for you. I don't have no crimes. I did this by myself. Take me to jail. I'll figure it out. This nigga, before he go to jail, y'all need to go arrest Whacking 600. You know when the paperwork came out? When he told Eddie boy, instead of keeping his fucking fat, black, ugly ass mouth shut, before he even got in the police car, he said, man, I should have never went to work for Eddie. Eddie like, nigga, you don't work for me. Nigga, don't tell them police you working for me, nigga. Bro, with that statement alone, they charged Eddie boy with conspiracy. That one statement. That one statement alone, they charged him with conspiracy, bro. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking like a bitch, nigga? Just you in cuffs. Go to jail. Why are you throwing other people's name and shit? But this is what this dude do. And that's in the paperwork, bro. We read that paperwork, bro. You know what the homies? I didn't see it, cuz. I didn't see the paperwork. You niggas is busters, nigga. You niggas is busters. Bro, it's facts. Go look it up, bro. Go look it up. That's the paperwork I've been pushing. Facts. Nigga ain't telling no lies, bro. Nigga ain't lying, bro. That nigga's a rat. And that's why I don't understand, like, I mean, we ain't gonna talk about the LAPD contract. He told on the homegirl SKG, got her assault case, stayed there till the police came and pressed charges, bro. This nigga had the nerve to go online the next day and say, bitch, shit, if you want me to drop the charges, bitch, come to the hood. Like, huh? Like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga's crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. That's facts. Go look it up. Are you in danger? I got Jesus. I ain't in danger. I've been roaming the planet, nigga, the whole time by myself. I ain't made no statements, nigga. Ain't nobody in jail because of me, nigga. No. See, that's why they...
Big U did that. He told the lady SKG to come to the hood. Shit, I guess he'll drop the charges or some shit like that.
Mad, because I ain't never told. Them niggas fuck with rats and busters, nigga. You can't even come around me, bro. If you do drugs or you a buster and you can't fight, you can't even come around me, nigga. You's a mark, nigga. You can't even come around me, bro. Because if something happen, you're going to be the first one to tell you need some dope. Bricc baby little bitch ass high as a motherfucker, nigga. You can't be around me, nigga. All they gotta do is take you somewhere, nigga. You're going to be dope sick. Busters, bro. Little busters. Extort me, man. Can't nobody extort me, nigga. Hey, listen, bro. I don't know what type of internet stuff y'all heard about me. I'm him. Hey, bro, ain't nobody ran up on me, bro. Ain't no stories about that, nigga. I pull up, nigga. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that, bro. Ain't none of that. You can't play with me. You can't play with me, bro. You a rat. Who I tell on, bro? Who I tell on? You said I'm a rat. Who did I tell on? I am a nice guy. We just have fun on the internet, man. Listen, you know what they say? Man, I watched your video. You do a little skit, man. You a police or what, bro? Damn, I need to be acting. Because if y'all really think I'm the police, it's just a security guard. Like security guard. Like, do I act that good to where y'all think I'm the police? God damn. So that's why I don't get mad. Because I'll be like, oh, I'm doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look like Big U. I don't want to look like no one from over there. I don't want to act like and walk like them. My objective is to be a square. Like I want y'all to say CB4 and you're squared. I want y'all to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want y'all to be thinking that I don't want to be a threat when I walk in the door. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin said you a rat. Who is my cousin, bro? What the paperwork at? Like I ain't got no cousins, nigga. Everybody want to say they know me. Like I don't even know these niggas.
Hey Chuck, you seen that Yellow Beezy shit?
You said you a rat. It's tuned for life. Pull up. Wait, let me say something to you, right? They say, pull up to the hood, cuz. Come to the hood, cuz. Bro, what hood, bro? Where at, man? What, if I pull up over here, what you gonna do? You wanna fight? Don't nobody wanna see me from the shoulders, bro. That's what be so funny to me, right? Come to the hood, cuz. Straight show, cuz they be in the hood. I don't want to go over there, man. I'm tired of seeing them niggas, man. Like, I work hard, you feel me, to get away from them niggas, man. Like, I don't talk to the bitches over there, man. Like, I don't want to see them niggas, man. Niggas ain't really like that, to be honest with you, bro. You feel me? Like, I ain't nothing over there. Cuz don't be in the hood every day, cuz. Bro, what? This niggas be hitting me up talking about, man, where cuz from? Who put cuz on? Cuz? Who is Big 600? Cuz? Like, but they say this, right? On the internet. Ain't no nigga ever asked me that in my hood, nigga. I got 1,000 pictures, nigga. I got 100,000 hours in my hood, nigga. Ain't nobody never asked me, nigga, who was Big 600, nigga. Ain't nobody never asked me, nigga, what block I'm off of in my hood, nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Don't play. Niggas can't play with me. But the internet, who is Big 600? Them niggas is gay, cuz. Who's Big 600, cuz? Come to the hood, cuz. Rest in peace, Rayshawn. Rest in peace to that kid, man. You feel me? Rest in peace to the kid, man. You feel me? See, I went to Crenshaw. You feel what I'm saying? And I take this personal. You killed one of our lettermen. He wasn't a gangbanger, man. You feel me? 600 towed on C-Mac. Y'all say anything. Y'all, this shit is crazy. That nigga draws got that. Hey, the feds is kind of slick. Let that do right. I remember back in the day, the Harlem 30s, right? So the Harlem 30s do this, right? For the thumbs, right? They had a feds thing in the Harlems. It was called Operation Thumbs Down. Like they be like up to hip on what's going on, right? Like thumb down is like this in the 30s, right? So that this one is called Draws Down. Nigga got caught with his drawers down. They be clowning, bro. They call us broke boys. Hey, bro, the feds, they funny. Man, that nigga Luce Cannon. I got his ID, bro. That nigga 42 years old. Bro. Free Bricc. Yeah, you know what, man? Let's see how it go, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Operation Draws Down is nuts, bro. That's crazy. I should be ashamed of what, bro? Talk to me. You know what, man? I was a fan of Keefy D, you know, but Keefy D's a rat. I was a fan of Keefy D, bro. I like Keefy D. He made me laugh. I watch his videos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. What's dry snitching? That's the homie? But that ain't the homie, man. That's the homie. I got a new number. I got the same number. Hey, yeah, Big U was trying to play the victim, man. Oh, the hotline on? Hold on. Oh, shit. I got 8 missed calls. Nate Bud, Ross Lake, Nate Bud, cuz. I'm hood. What up? Hey, the hotline on if y'all want to call in, bro. 6 so these niggas marks. Oh, I got 34 missed calls. Oh, this phone wrong too. Call the hotline. Hey, what's up with it?
I'm gonna give you a shout out, man.
Oh, for sure. Who it is? Where you from, homie?
California, man.
Oh, California. That's what's up, bro. You born and raised in California?
Yeah, man. All bad, man. Nigga too old, man. Nigga like 60 years old, man. You should be sitting down, man. Eating some cereal, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I hear you though, bro. Hey, yeah, do a little too old to be you know, doing all that.
Yeah, it's Snake.
That's crazy. It's bad work, homie. But look,
Football players.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Allegedly. Listen though, hey.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if they said it's true.
Hey, listen.
They put it out there.
I'm gonna take a couple of these calls. You feel me? I appreciate the call in. Y'all know the hotline number? Everybody call the number 213-751-2087. Tap in. Nigga on hood. Nigga say so. We up in here, nigga. Crip cop. I had 34 missed calls. I didn't see it. You feel me? What's up with it? Garnet Asada. Bro, it's the same number. Bro, I had this number for like 3 years. How long I know dude was 5? Well, listen, the day I got that paperwork, I went to work. As soon as I got the paperwork, nigga went to work. Nigga wasn't playing. On hood. No ladies is calling. I mean, shit, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I do stuff in person with the women, though. Yeah, I mean, you know, the online is the online, bro. I get it in person, for sure. Yeah, we get it in for sure. He said you got to say that 2 days ago. You 911? I said a Big U back. You glad Big U gone? Man, a lot of them niggas glad that they go. That fat ass nigga gone. Hey, what's up, homie?
Yo, you're a dick sucker, bro.
Excuse me?
You're a real dick sucker, you fucking rat, fat bitch.
Excuse me? Who?
Pussy ass nigga.
Who is this?
Son, shit gonna come back around to you, boy. Don't worry about it.
Well, shit, when you coming, bro? What time you coming? I can meet you. You that? Hey, you come to LA? Hey, when you come to LA, meet me. I'm gonna be at Santa Monica Beach every day this week. Now, look, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking face off. You pull up, you bitch ass nigga. Pull up, nigga. Pull up. Hey, no, show me, nigga. Show me, nigga. I'm outside every day, bitch ass nigga. Mark ass niggas calling, get their face blown off playing with me, nigga. These niggas be popping it. I don't see these niggas nowhere, nigga. I'm at the same spot every day, nigga. I don't see these niggas nowhere, nigga. Niggas be popping it, nigga. Niggas been popping it, DMing, popping it. Niggas don't pop out, nigga. I'm outside, nigga. Niggas is busters, nigga. These niggas be popping it. Pull up, nigga. I'm at the same place every day, nigga. Come on. Come die, nigga. Niggas busters. Niggas is rats. Hey, listen, I'm gonna squeeze on niggas so fast, I'm gonna get 1 million views. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stare at him. You're losing all your blood. You're about to die. You came up here being tough and now you're dead. You're gonna be content. Your family's gonna see your blood and your brain spilling all on this sand. That's how it's gonna go. Yeah. Come on. I'm at the same spot. 213-751-2087. Same number I've been had. I'm smacking shit on site, nigga. Come play with me, nigga. Come play, nigga. I'm smacking shit, nigga. I'm not playing with no nigga, bro. 6-0, nigga. What up with it?
6. Well, that boy telling, hey, that boy Bricc over there telling, boy.
You got the paperwork?
Bro, I got paperwork, bro. I'm finna email it to you.
Ooh-wee. Send it to me right now.
Yep, 100.
Hey, bud. Hey, what's going on, homie?
Hey, so Charlie, what you think about niggas debriefing on YouTube with a temporary frame and then they getting banged at the end of the rainbow?
Elaborate, like what you mean?
Like how niggas be on YouTube and they be telling everything that's going on with their neighborhood and their situation, and then at the end of it all they end up getting cracked.
Oh, that's goofy. Yeah. If they get cracked by something they did online, that's definitely good. They on goofy time, bro. That mean they really wasn't in the street. You don't notice how I be on here? I say I'm a square, man. You feel me? I'm not bragging about nothing I did, nigga. I'm a square, man. I ain't broke a law in 10 years. But see, these niggas don't really be like that. They're not really from there, so they want to say, I'm really like that. Yeah. Like, bro, you about to talk yourself into a case. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying, like, I think that's a clown activity, but I just let you know that you're really not like that. Because, we all been through, we've been through, and we're trying to get out that lifestyle. You feel me? But you got certain people who was never in that lifestyle, so they want to be 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 years old, still trying to prove to people that they like that.
Right, because the way we came up, we was taught to keep the gangster shit off the internet.
Well,
so now it's like,
that's true, but
getting paid.
Right, no.
To put this shit on the internet is crazy.
I was gonna say that's true, but the internet wasn't really a avenue like that back then. You feel me? So it's just certain things that you cannot do. See, I could do it, say immaculate without telling on myself or telling nobody else and still be entertaining. These motherfuckers get behind this camera, bro, and be talking themselves into an indictment. Or talking somebody else into an indictment.
Right, that's crazy. It's all good. 600, man. Get your money, man. Stay smashing. It's all good.
All right, fam. Yep. Yo, what's up with it?
Yo, what up? I'm watching the live, man. I'm just, I believe Big U did that to Nipsey, so karma came back to him, man. That's all I want to say.
Well, you know what, bro? I don't know what he had going on with that. But I do know karma is real. You feel me? I mean, you feel me? I don't know what the dude did before, but stuff might, stuff be coming full circle, bro. You feel me? The truth comes to the light.
It seemed like a big cancer, man, to LA, man.
Now that definitely cancer, bro. Definitely like a bad seed type of cancer, weird dude. You feel me?
For sure.
All right, fam.
Hey, that's all I want to say, man. I fuck with Exposed. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, man. But hey, peace.
For sure, bro.
All right.
Yep. Yo, what's poppin'? I missed the call. But what's happening, though? Niggas talking tough on these comments or what? I don't know how a nigga can talk. Listen, bro. I don't understand how a nigga talk tough to me when I'm outside with the people. Like, you do this to them little busters who be in the basement somewhere, you never see them. Yo.
Yo, thanks.
What's happening with it, Brody?
It's the boy Pedro from Jersey, bro, from the 60s. I just gonna holler about a couple things, cuz.
You know you on live. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, cuz I gotta put some niggas out there, cuz, on 6 out.
Oh, put them out.
That nigga Crafty from Florida, the nigga's a hood hopper. Nigga has a little YouTube, Dream Farm, all cuz that nigga was in the 20s, then he was in the 30s, then he was in the 40s, then he was in the 60s, then he was in the 80s, then he was back to the 60s.
Okay, now, who is this speaking? Because they're gonna say, who is this on the phone?
They call me, I'm Pedro. I'm the nigga in Jersey that you know what I'm saying. I do do what I do. A couple niggas know me. I used to run with T-Board and Lawn Dog and a couple weirdo niggas, dude. That weirdo nigga Newport, a couple niggas, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
But I've been laying low lately, but you know. Niggas is funny with the little friendly extortion, you feel me? Niggas...
Yeah, it is breaking news. Salute, bro. Yeah, I definitely seen that right before I had to step away for a second. Let me cut this off right now. But yeah, it is definitely breaking news. Yeah, I seen it. I got it pulled up right here somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, Yellow Beezy. Oh, they only got it on this platform. I just seen it though. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Ruler report. He had it. Yeah, it's nasty work. Yo, Chantel, salute.
Yo.
Let me see. Right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me reset my mic. Yeah, I actually can clip this. Let me make sure my mic's back connected. Damn, my motherfucking camera is blurry as hell. I'm about to order an El Gallo camera, matter of fact, today. Think that's the one everybody be using. The El Gato, whatever the fuck it's called. Camera. Webcam. Shit clear as hell. I got that's the screen behind me is one of them pull down screens, one of them El Gallos too. El Gato. Then of course I got the gaming joint too. Yeah, she said it's a wrap for this boy Yellow Beezy. So what time we at? 26:36. I mean, he go at 2:37 because we can clip it. Yo, what's the word, man? It's fame of clout, man. That for the clout chaser. We got some news to report when it comes down to this whole situation, man. Mo 3, bro. Like we thought the Mo 3 murder was solved, but apparently it's different variables being involved. And one of them variables is Yellow Beezy. So right now, it's being reported that the grand jury is seeking to indict Yellow Beezy for the murder of Mo 3. And this is crazy, right? It's the Dallas, Texas grand jury, the state of Texas, says duty organized at the January team AD 2025. So they just recently did this through District Number 4. Said the county opens the oath to present and into said the court at the said time of term. So, man, this is wild, bro. It says it's called defendants on or about the 11th day of November of 2020 in the county of Dallas, Texas. Wow. Huh? The Bricc baby indictment, the New Jersey one. Yeah, man, it's crazy, but it's wild that Yellow Beezy, man. And then Mo 3 manager Rainwater, and we spoke to Rainwater a few times and shit. I probably can get him to come on the platform, to be honest with you. Probably just gotta reach out. But he just recently sued Yellow Beezy for an incident that took place outside of a nightclub where Yellow Beezy had some of his guys jump him. So I guess they went a step further. The state is saying that Yellow Beezy went and got Mo 3 whacked because he clearly wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. But Yeah, man, this is a crazy situation coming out of Dallas, Texas right now. We definitely gonna hear more about it. I'm gonna be checking out some of the platforms I respect on it on this particular subject, like Sko. Just say no to Sko. I'm gonna check him out. Y'all go check him out as well. He usually have the insight when it comes down to Dallas. Because what I try to do is when I'm politicking on somebody else's city or state, you know, I try to get people involved that's actually from there because they'll better help me assist with reporting it. So I don't report anything false or I don't report anything that can hurt someone, you know, because in the past we ain't reported on different things and shit. I remember one guy told me he got shot. You know what I'm saying? Can you please take that post down? And of course I did, you know. I don't want to be behind nobody dying or no shit like that. But yeah, man, it's a crazy situation today, man. Yellow Beezy, they unsealed the indictment, basically tying him in. So he might be looking at several other charges because if he's using rap money to furtherance, you know, criminal activity, that sounds like a RICO. So, you know, and we've been seeing what's been going on in Dallas, man. That one guy, he just lost his life while being with his kid, you know what I'm saying, his young daughter. You know, prayers up to the family, man. That's a sad situation. But Dallas, man, it's on fire right now, man. The DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, you know, all that whole area. I've been through that, I think, once or twice. You know, I stayed overnight a couple of times, I think. And it's cool. Went to ate some barbecue and some shit like that. But yeah, man. As the story breaks, we'll put out more information. But right now, they're just saying that they unsealed the indictment. And yeah, it ain't me this week. Been crazy. Them laws ain't playing. Yeah, bro. The laws definitely ain't playing. They ain't playing none this year, bro. Last year was introducing the more like they coming for Ricos, they coming out to people, but it allowed people to front they move, right? If you understand what I mean by that, a lot of people was able to front they move all last year. You know what I'm saying? Come up with some of the craziest stories, tell on themselves. And now it's 2025. So here comes the repercussions. You know what I'm saying? Because when everything comes with something, you feel me? That's just the way life is in general. If you follow me, you know, it's a reaction to everything, you know? So just one of them things. Yeah, but as this break, definitely gonna matter of fact, let me see what they got on YouTube about it. If they posted something in regards to this yet. See if somebody got a little bit more information than just it's been unsealed. So Yellow Bees. Why this fool always popping up on my shit? It's trap news, nigga. You gotta do better at blogging. Yellow Beezy. See, look, this nigga Ratchet TV. He got 4,000.
Those with Robinhood Gold can enjoy a 3% IRA match.
You know this fool on it. He another one too. They be doing he do the police work too, so he gonna probably have some insider shit. I'm pretty sure. I think he want to be police. Matter of fact, I did an interview with him and
Let me hit up my sources. And I told Sin on the phone, my
as soon as we play, let me hit up my sources. You see what I'm saying?
sources telling me it's murder for hire from 03. That's exactly what didn't I tell you before it came out? Sin. I said it's murder for hire from 03. She's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Murder for hire from 03. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know, let me see. And I got another source that said it was capital murder from 03. And I was like, I'm hearing two different things, capital murder and murder. I said, but they both saying it's from 03. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I don't know. That's what they're saying. I was like, the streets are saying that. She was like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I hit up Rain, and Rain said it was murder for hire. But he said it was either from 03 or Bubba. So I'm thinking that they're gonna get him on the Bubba hit as well, because I think Rainwater knows something. I think that Yellow Beezy not only facilitated that Bubba hit, but he also facilitated the 03 hit. I think he paid for both of those bodies. And I think Devin Brown snitched on both of those. So I do believe Yellow Beezy might end up going down for both of those hits.
So Ratchet, what is the difference between like capital murder and the other one, what you just said? Like, what does it depend on? Like,
capital murder is like, but sometimes capital murder can mean two or more people died. But capital murder means basically it's premeditated. Like you plan this out.
It's a whole conspiracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole conspiracy behind it. But he wasn't the one who killed him, so he just paid for the hit. So that's gonna be murder for hire. What Lil Durk is going down for.
Right.
It.
Right. Damn. Well, that's the way.
I wonder what I'm with you. What's gonna happen with Devin? I wonder if Devin gonna just get.
Oh, so what we'll do is tomorrow, right, y'all. So tomorrow we got a live with Tommy Walker. He gonna break down the Big U paperwork. I'm gonna see if I can get him to pull this paperwork as well, and we'll throw that in the so we can try to get some sort of understanding of what's going on, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. The feds at work, man. But that said the Dallas, what's that Fed paperwork? Let me see. I think that's state. Did it say U.S. District Attorneys? Yeah, the state of Texas versus. So it's a state case, grand jury referral, DA case number. Yeah, man, it's nuts. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end this live. And y'all know what to do, man. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Gang.